Now you see how many people was watching. They'll come in a minute. What do you get? You get some what? Hey, booze. I'm cooking some fish tonight. I'm frying the fish. And where does...
There's a fly flying around here.
Girl, this fly better go.
I'm trying to get some fish. Y'all hungry?
Is y'all hungry tonight? Where all my booze at? I'm here. It's 6:30. I know I usually go on about 6 o'clock, but I'm a little late tonight. You know, the time done changed.
Your fire is low. You gonna turn it up?
Is that too much oil?
Well, we're gonna find out if we get burned down.
Yeah, let me turn this fire up so we can fry some fish.
I better get a little further back because
I'm gonna be popping.
I already lost most of my hair. So.
Didn't I tell you my mama hair was cute, y'all?
I don't want to lose the rest.
Didn't I tell y'all my mama hair was cute?
I don't want to lose the rest of it.
Because I told them I had the Donald Trump, and I was like, my mama came over here the other day, and her hair was short, and it was cute. And they was like, girl.
A little bit. Not that cute.
Hi, y'all. What's going on? It's 6 o'clock. I know it's dark outside. Well, Sunday, what you getting out that pantry? So right now, I'm just cutting up some fish.
And it is dinner time.
Dinner time.
If the fly would...
I'm about to spray this fly. That's what I keep forgetting about.
You don't spray it with the fish.
Right. When it's over there, I don't spray it. What?
Spray it with eating fish with fly spray on it. Anybody here yet?
Turn the light off.
Cookies and fish.
She eating fish. Hey, y'all, what's up? Close that door.
She's not listening.
Put all your cookies in the bag. Oh. Yeah. No,
what are you going to coat them with?
Hi, guys.
Just fry it like that?
Yeah, I'm not seasoning it because this batter be too damn salty. What's up, you guys? I'm cooking fish. That's too loud. I don't need them to call. We're trying to listen to some music, y'all, but y'all already know what that's all about.
I'll have a little bit of wine while I
wait. Drinking, sipping.
Delicious.
What's up? Where are my booze at? They usually be on here by now. So I'm frying some tilapia tonight. Make sure I didn't get nothing on that camera. I'm frying it in some cornmeal, and I'm gonna mix this Andy's fish breading inside of it. No, you ain't about to eat all them cookies tonight. You see how she be thinking she's slick?
Bring me one.
I'll give you one.
One cookie.
Them were from Aldi. Y'all know how I did my little Aldi little shopping spree the other day.
One cookie.
Hey, girl. What you doing, Jackie Carter? What's going on? I'm frying us some fish tonight. And we got a fly in here that is bothering us. I'm not going to season this fish because this batter is a little too salty. So I'm going to add the batter into this cornmeal right here. This is my mama, you guys.
Hi, everybody. I'm here to eat some fish and have one
cookie. And we drinking some wine.
Because I'm fat.
I hate shit flies. I hate shit flies, too. How do flies get in here, mama?
It's not summertime. Well, a little bit.
Right, because it's still hot
80 degrees. So
I'm just adding this shrimp fish batter to this cornmeal. It be a little salty. I ain't gonna season the fish because the batter is salty enough. I know my mama is gorgeous, ain't she? Tell them how old you are, mama.
Take a guess. Just guess. I don't want to tell you. Guess.
Guess how old my mama is.
My straps are showing. That's not cute. That's not cute.
Well, you
Guess.
are
I
cute.
won't be offended.
She said 43.
Thank you, love. 43. Thank you. Thank you. No. Add a few more. I'll just say I'm not 40 anything. So you gotta add a little more. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Woo! It's this batter.
It's the
Sorry,
batter.
Mama.
It's the
spicy.
batter making me just like me.
50? No, she older than 50.
A little more, a little more. A little bit more. You see the gray?
She got that salt and pepper.
More pepper than salt. That's why I'm sneezing.
It's cute though.
Bald headed.
Girl, no, older than 54.
Keep going. Keep going. I'm waiting for the fish because this cookie is not hitting it. So as soon as the fish is done, let's see. You see, I'm squinting, so you know I'm older than 50 because I'm squinting. Jackie said, I give up. I'm 60, Jackie. 60. If she don't hurry up and come back here and fry this fish because this cookie, I might have to eat one more. Come on, Chanel. I don't know where she disappeared to, but I'm squinting. I'm giving it away. What? I'm squinting because I can't see what you guys are writing. 60 looks great on you. Thank you. What's my secret? Live slow. Drink just a little bit of wine, but drink lots of water. Take care of your skin and eat lots of chocolate chip cookies. And you'll look like this. But this is what 60 looks like. If anybody tells you anything different, this is what it looks like.
Ain't she beautiful?
And no makeup either. I do have lashes though. But
you want to be like you when you grow up. You 52, baby?
You there. You there.
What? Say hi to Sunday.
Say hi to my grandbaby. Now her nose. Lift up a little bit, Mama. We don't want to see your nose.
Hi.
She said her mama ate all her candy.
You see she good when her grandma over here, but y'all see how she be acting when it's just
Better
me and her.
Better be. I told her teeth will be black if she eats candy, so somebody should. I hope her mom threw it away. Because we don't like black teeth, baby. No black teeth.
So we frying some tilapia tonight, y'all. They said, hey, Sunday.
Say hi, Sunday. Say it loud. Say hello.
Hi.
She's loud, huh?
Girl, she
got that from her grandma.
Y'all know how Sunday is.
She got that from her grandma because her grandma's loud. I'm just being really good tonight.
We are. My grandma be blown. We be karaoke. We be throwing concerts, huh, Mama? We throw karaoke parties and like we quit. What you mean you quit? We just sang it. Hi, Miss Riley. What is you doing, girl?
Hi, Miss Riley.
Halloween was good for Sunday. She went into a haunted house, okay? She was inside of a haunted house.
That's not good.
Woo.
That's evil.
It is, but we
do that.
You know, I'll celebrate holidays, but shit, her nanny built a whole haunted house and they built it together, so we went. My mama is in this church. Hi, Felicia. What's going on?
I sure wish I could read what people are
Where
saying.
your glasses at? You didn't put them in your purse?
Maybe.
Huh.
But it's like a garage. So
It is like a garage.
don't show everybody. It's like a
If
garage.
you don't get them damn glasses, that's why I don't get them locked.
I want the cute ones. Are these the cute ones,
Yeah,
y'all?
they match you. And the purse.
Ooh, I can see.
Can you read what they saying?
Yeah, I can now.
Girl, you ain't
look
caught my
alike.
line, Jackie. I'm frying some tilapia tonight, even though I'm scared of tilapia, but it was in my freezer. I bought it, so I'm gonna cook it.
Are you cooking something that you're afraid of? For me to eat? I think I have another cookie.
You know you don't eat tilapia either. I had to make you eat it the last time.
But it was delicious. But if
Okay.
she's afraid of it.
I ain't afraid because I be watching all that YouTube stuff and they talking about this ain't real fish.
I keep no fish is real. Nothing you eat today is real.
It's plastic.
Can I say that without getting in
Ooh, she
trouble?
cooks swai all the time. It is so good, but I can't cook swai because you got to cook that a certain way.
You have to cook it slow, right, Jackie? A little bit slow, little slow. You can't put the fire on like you're cooking dinosaur.
Right, and that's what you have it, right? Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Slow. She turning me
Girl,
off.
I am afraid of the man-made fish, boo.
All of it is man-made, honey. All of it is.
That's why we need to all go to Canada. They ain't gonna serve us no bad food out there.
It's bad out there too.
The health is free and the education is free.
Geez, Felicia said everything is bad. It is. It is, but swai is tender. It's delicious. It tastes kind of sweet. I don't know if it's real or not, but I eat it. I'm not dead yet.
And she looking good at 60.
So eat the swai. Eat the swai.
Right. Because she the one turned me on to swai. I only had it twice at her house.
It's good. You just can't turn the fire up real high because it cooks too fast on the outside and it'll be mushy on the inside. So you have to cook it slow.
So I mixed the batter with cornmeal and some spicy fish fry mix from Stater Brothers. What was it called? Larry's?
Larry's.
Was it Larry's? I don't know.
She threw it in the trash and I'm not digging in there to get it. Give it to the fly.
The fly that's in here.
Give it to the fly.
Girl, yeah, that's why it's good.
It's good. I don't know what kind of fish it is, but.
Is it man-made, you think?
I think everything you eat is man-made. I really do.
I know, and then I seen something on, I don't know what it was, but they was creating something in a dish. And what is this? Why is we eating all this fake stuff?
You can't believe everything you see.
Okay.
But we didn't eat that kind of stuff when I was growing up. We didn't eat that crap.
And we were talking about catfish the other night, and I told them that I didn't like catfish.
The bottom feeders?
Yeah. So I'm throwing the fish in here. And we gonna eat, we gonna rub, and I'm gonna chop up a salad.
I am hungry. Eating too many cookies.
Don't eat no more cookies.
When the fish gets ready, I'll stop eating cookies. That's why my behind is so large.
You was not fat.
I'm not fat. I just have a big boob.
It's
behind.
Always nice to have a big behind, y'all, right?
No. Felicia said she baked her tilapia.
For some reason, I can't eat baked fish. I have to have it fried, lady. Hi, Wilson family. What's up, girl? You caught me.
Hi, Wilson family. You could bake swai. When I bake it, I put it in, what do you call those things? The dried red peppers, the crunchy ones. You can crumble them up, like chop them up real little, and put a little bit of oil on the swai and bake it in the fish, and it's crunchy. And then you don't have to use oil.
Y'all know I got to cook every time my mom come over here.
Yep.
She deserve a hot meal.
Because I'm hungry. Oh.
You ain't always hungry when you come over here.
I am. I just don't say anything because there's never any food.
Stop telling my
There's
secret.
never any food over here.
Cooking Sunday beefaronis and
box
top
of macaroni
ramen.
and cheese. She said, top ramen.
They know I cook though. Y'all know I cook. Y'all know I could.
I never see her do it.
You cooking for Thanksgiving?
No. I'll be
Oh,
around.
you got a wig over some braids. I'm gonna beat your butt. Take my wig off.
We like the wigs though.
Right, but why she got my wig on, y'all?
Because Sunday is doing the same thing her mom does. See, we like the wigs.
Hey JW, you caught me tonight.
Let me see that wig Sunday so I can put it on my bald head.
Hi, I missed 2 days, y'all, because yesterday I was not feeling
Hi,
it.
Barry.
Hi, Barry. Hi, Jade. Hi, Just Felicia. Albert J. Woodard, aka Luckman Abadaba Kakeem.
She
What's
said,
up?
Abba, don't let her mess your name up like that.
No, she didn't. You know she didn't eat that damn cabbage soup. Why you playing? They want to see Sunday with the wig on.
Okay, here. Sunday, put the wig back on so you can come and show the people. You can look crazy.
With braids, though.
Come on over here. Looking like
Yes, cabbage soup. We had cabbage soup. We love you too, Felicia.
here's Sunday with her wig on. Here, sit on my lap so they can see how crazy. Woo, Lord.
Ooh.
Wait, the lace part.
I just threw it out last night, Barry. Yeah, you got to put the lace, baby. The lace got to blend in with the, like that. You see how it looks like it's your hair?
No, it doesn't.
No, it don't.
It don't look like her hair.
No, because you got braids on. That's why.
See? Oops. I'm sorry, baby. I was trying to show your braids.
I know she a cutie. She bad, though.
She's not bad. There's no kids that are
Girl,
bad.
boo.
Okay, that's enough. Bye. You're heavy.
Me and Grandma kicking it. Go sit down. So I'm frying tilapia tonight, y'all. We're going to...
Miss Ronnie said, hey, Sunday. Say hey.
Hi.
No, hey.
Hey.
Okay. You said it right. I'm trying to stay away from the cookies, but... Felicia said, my daughter is 6 going on 40. Well,
Girl.
Sunday is 5 going on 50.
Right. Sunday know how to turn up.
She is very precocious. Right, Sunday? Say yeah when I ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? You talking that easily?
She'll do whatever I say
I
when
know.
I'm here.
Girl. She be acting extra with me. Y'all already know she be acting extra with me. Y'all already know.
But she won't come over my house because I'm the mean grandma. She can't touch nothing, so she don't come over my house.
All right.
She can, but I make her think she can't. Don't touch that. Don't touch this.
So we're frying that tilapia. I'm about to. You want green onions on your salad?
Yes, ma'am.
Tomatoes
Looking good. Yes.
and they're looking good and
Oh,
golden.
so delicious.
Good and golden, baby.
I need to sing y'all a song.
Yeah, sing this
Why
song.
not,
My mama can blow, y'all. Y'all want to hear my mama sing? I told y'all we be karaoke and we be having a concert and people don't want to sing after the family sing.
Because the music is too loud.
Is that what it is?
Now see all my wrinkles?
Sing for them, mama.
Mm-mm.
Sing Olitha.
Olitha. Who is
Adams.
Olitha?
Olitha.
There's nobody named
What's her
Olitha.
name?
It's Olitha.
Oh, okay, Olitha.
I'm not gonna sing that because I sing that every
What you gonna sing?
year.
The gospel song?
I'm gonna
You
sing
gonna
some,
bless the baby?
I'm gonna sing something about cookies.
How much you love it?
I'm gonna sing a song about I'm eating chocolate chip cookies while I'm waiting on tilapia. Because I'm so hungry.
I'm gonna just bring it in. I don't need you to be telling me and I'll be saying you.
I tell the truth most of the time. Most of the time.
You want Caesar salad?
Felicia said, you need an extra daughter. I sure do, Felicia. You can be my daughter. You sure can. The more, the merrier.
You need a better daughter?
No, she said, she asked if I need an extra daughter.
Yes.
The more, the merrier. If you know how to carry, jump you in. That's how we do it old school.
Right.
Jump you in.
Right, for real. To let us know you're strong. Okay, so I took the first batch of tilapia out the grease.
Where's the bowl? Don't tell them what I did.
I'm not.
Don't tell them what I did.
Right. I'm about to
You need to wash this. How many?
Just two. You want to cut them?
Yeah, if you wash them. Sunday, you up there sounding like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You want more?
I'm gonna cut them with this.
Okay, that's good.
That's the quick way you cut with us.
Scissors.
Scissors. She says scissors.
Scissors.
I didn't teach her scissors.
Scissors.
It's scissors. Watch that one. And I'll cut them. Oh, Felicia said it's pausing.
Thank you, baby.
On her end. She said it's pausing. It's pausing.
It's pausing at the end, is it?
I'm sorry.
Hi, Tamika. I'm here with my mom. We frying some fish.
Hi, Tamika.
That's my YouTube bestie, Tamika.
Hi, YouTube bestie, Tamika. How you doing? She's gonna fry some fish so I can have some dinner. So I can stop eating all these chocolate chip cookies and make my.
I was supposed to cook earlier, but we was having a conversation earlier. And you know we be talking for 3 hours.
Real
over
deep.
Here since 4.
Real deep.
It's 7.
It's 7?
Yeah.
That's 8 o'clock is my bedtime, so.
Mine too, and I gotta get up at 4 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. 3 o'clock in the morning. Can y'all believe that?
I'm not getting up at 3 o'clock for nobody.
That's why I'm gonna be on a different spot at work, because I can't be going through all these different hours and all these different times. I can't.
Nobody. I'm not getting up at 3 for nobody.
Are you okay, baby?
Not enough money in the world for me to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. No, I'm lying.
You lying. You lying.
Because 3 o'clock is my prayer time, and I'm going to pray for y'all. Got any prayer requests?
Yeah, she a church woman,
What y'all want me to pray for?
If y'all want her to pray for y'all, let her know.
Tell me what you want me to. Miss Riley said.
Jacked up infinity, girl.
Miss Riley said, what time you get off?
Girl, I get off at what? I go in at 5. I gotta be there at 5, so I get off at 1.
God bless you. God bless you. Sneezing, she's sneezing over there.
That's just better.
Okay,
so I'm frying tilapia. I didn't season the fish because the batter is already salty.
Here's your onions. Onions.
And so we're going to have this Caesar salad and some fish. Yes, ain't that crazy?
Do you have any cheese?
Yeah, I got cheddar. I don't got no Parmesan. I might have some Parmesan.
We need Parmesan. For Caesar salad, you're supposed to have Parmesan.
With the croissant.
Okay. Yeah. With the croutons. She said croissant. These are croutons. Not croissant. Bread is bread.
I've been sipping. You eating some more cookies or no?
Yeah, leave them there. Leave them there. Because I like the cookies. I like the cookies. I like the cookies.
You want tomatoes?
Yes. There's a bread. Oh, the tilapia is looking very, very good.
Huh?
The tilapia is looking good.
It's looking real good.
It's looking delicious. A little bit of Parmesan. What y'all gonna eat? That's just enough for me.
Never too much will so good. Even though onions don't go in the Caesar salad, but they going in there tonight.
Yeah, you can put whatever you want in salad. Whatever you like.
Okay. We're gonna make the tomatoes separate. Just in case I take, or we're gonna put the dressing on the salad, or
Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. I don't know. I'm decisive. Oh, then no, don't add the tomatoes in there. Don't put the tomatoes if you're gonna eat it separate. I don't know these songs that I don't know these songs.
no, not the songs. The today.
I don't listen to the radio. I don't know the song. If it's not Marvin Sapp, I don't know what it
She
is.
said, "Please pray I find a dependable caregiver who cares about my mom."
Oh, you and I are in the same position because they are few and far between to find somebody that will do what they're supposed to do. But I will definitely pray for those people to change their hearts and take care of our elderly like they're supposed to. I don't know why people show so much disrespect for the elderly. It's not cool, but we'll pray about it to make sure that their hearts are in the right places. You just got to pray that their hearts are changed and that you receive them and make sure that you ask for what you want and be honest about it. Tell them exactly what you're looking for because they'll tell you what they can do, but most of the time is not the truth. But Miss Riley, I will pray that these people will take care of. Felicia says, I was raised by my grandparents and took care of my grandmother until she passed away. Good for you. Because we don't reverence the elderly the way that we should.
Right.
And their wisdom. I'm one of them myself. I'm an elderly person myself.
Mama knows she got everybody to take care of her when she get older.
That's what they say, but y'all find me under the freeway.
But to be honest with you, I think she gonna live before all of us.
Probably. So I don't want to wind up under the freeway in a refrigerator box. You know, it's a shame, but that's where we wind up. But you gotta take care of yourself so that you're not out of your mind. Most of those people that you see out there, she said not under the freeway. It's true. But most of those people are there because they don't want to be taken care of. You know, unfortunately, mental illness is real. And they don't want to be closed in or they don't want to be taken care of. So it's a hard thing. But no, I'm not going under the freeway. That's not going to happen. I kill all my children.
Oh no.
If they put me under the freeway. Because I think I'm still in my right mind most of the time.
Do you still feel like you're young?
I do. I feel young until my bones start cracking. Till till I hear that noise.
At least you ain't gotta go up no damn stairs.
No, I don't. But they crack when I get up in the morning.
She said she needs some help.
Yeah, I wish I could do something.
Where you at,
for
Riley? You in LA?
Are you Farah? Where do you find your people? Tamika said, "You're still young, mama. My bones be cracking too." Yeah, it starts early. It starts early. My youngest was probably about 10 years old when I still did have stairs, and he was walking down the stairs with me, and he said, "Mom, what's that noise?" I said, "It's my knee. It's my knees cracking." Miss Riley is in Houston. Oh, I hope you find somebody. It's really hard. I don't care where you live. It's hard to find somebody to take care of elderly the way that they're supposed to. Unfortunately, people who do that, they think it's not a lot of work in it, and it is. They don't give the respect that they should give. Because elderly have been through something. And when they get a little bit older, they might do anything, say anything, but you have to honor that because it is what it is. We all gonna get old at some point, right? All of us will, God willing. Because what's the alternative? 6 feet under. Who is this? Chijo? Am I saying that right? Chijo
Yeah, that's
609?
Jamie. Hi,
Jamie.
boo.
Hi. Jamie. She said Jamie. Hi, Jamie.
Every day.
I'm so hungry. It's smelling so good.
I'm about to make my mama a play, y'all. When I
Tamika said a lot of people take advantage of the elderly. Most places are understaffed and overworked. I worked for an assisted living for a few years, and that was some of the hardest work. That is true. It's hard work, and they are understaffed, and it's hard because they're not in their right minds most of the time, and they're kind of cranky and kind of mean.
But I feel like they feel like it's too much work for the amount of money they get paid.
It is, it is. But isn't that everybody's story? Whatever it is that you get paid, you're always underpaid. They always ask more of you. But you know what I do? I do what I do unto the Lord. And it makes a big difference. You have to respect people because you're going to be in their place one day. And you do need a lot of patience, Tamika. You do, because they'll say anything and they'll do anything, and they're just angry. Think about all the things that they've seen all through their lives. Look how messed up everything is. Why did I say crack?
Girl, crack, because we know about crack. We know about crack.
But they've seen a lot of things in their lives, and by now, it looks pretty janky. So it's hard. You just gotta kind of let it fly over your head when they say stuff. No, you're right. You can't take it personally because it's not against you. Everybody's going through something. Everywhere you go, every place you go, and hey, baby, Angel
baby.
Hi, Angel baby. Hi. But yeah, every place you go, whatever customer service is, somebody has gone through something. You don't know what kind of day they've had. You just kind of have to understand that, because we go through stuff too. And you have your feelings about whatever, and but don't take it personally because it's not against you. Yep. God is good. Just when they think nobody knows, there's one that knows all. Yes, ma'am. The man who sits high and looks low and sees everything that you're going through, knew that you were going to go through it before you were going to go through it. So you have to accept that. Everybody doesn't accept that, but it's the truth. Your life is predestined. And you have to walk in that and know that there's something better, after this, and enjoy life. Enjoy it for whatever it is. There's a lot of crap going on, but enjoy it. There's always something good to go through. Something good to eat, like this tilapia.
And she waiting on.
Salad. Angel Baby said, what is your secret? Give your life to the Lord. That's the secret. Seriously. Because I have done all kinds of things. And I've done a lot of stuff. But shut up. I have. Don't think that I haven't been through because I have. I did a lot of stuff. But, there's forgiveness there. Felicia says, I don't like my job, but it's not fair to make other people feel my pain when I'm there. That's true.
Where you work at, Felicia?
Angel Baby says, how do you hear from the Lord? There is a scripture in Psalms 46:10. It says, be still and know that I am God. You have to be still to hear whatever it is that he's saying to you, but it has to be really quiet and you have to be willing to listen. Felicia said she's at Walmart for 20 years.
Okay, Walmart paid real good.
So you have to deal with the public, and dealing with the public is not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. People come in with their attitudes because somebody then cheated on somebody, or somebody just hit your car, or somebody just cursed you out, or somebody has said something that is derogatory or whatever. But, don't take it personally. It's hard to do because I know I done cussed out a few myself from saying what they say to me. But, I have to, ask for forgiveness for that. I don't do too much cursing these days. Why is she laughing when I said that? Why is she laughing?
I'm just saying. She don't, y'all. She don't.
Not like I used to. My other son said, Mom, I learned how to curse from you. I did. I used to curse a lot. Everything I said was a curse word. But not anymore because I'm different. I've changed my life. Ketchup on fish?
What do you want?
Mustard.
On fish?
Yes. Angel Baby says, how many children do you have? 5. 5 children. Felicia says, when God talks to you, believe and know it's him. Don't go left because it's easier. I've been there and I'll bet you know how to listen now. Yes, ma'am. You do enough stuff and you find yourself at the bottom of the barrel, you'll listen. But you know what? A lot of us do that. You have to wait until you're all the way at the bottom before you start to listen. And that's okay too, as long as you listen before you leave here. As long as you listen. A lot of us have to be in dire straits before we'll listen, but that's normal. That's not, that's the way it goes. Because I did a whole lot of stuff before I fell on my knees. It wasn't good, but now I know. And once you know, then you do better. When you know better, you do better. So, look at this plate. That's enough. That's mine. That's enough. Fish.
You really want mustard?
Yeah. How does it feel being a new woman? Oh my goodness. That's the best ever. Because once you are a new person, you're a new creature, you don't go back. You never go back. And if you do, because I make mistakes, I still do, but I get convicted about what I do, and then I know how to turn it around. When you start doing something wrong, when you have a new life, and you start doing something wrong, when you get convicted about it and you feel bad about it, that's the best that you can do. When you do stuff and you don't feel bad about it, then that's how you know you're not there yet. But when you start feeling bad about what you do, then you know that you're there. And just turn it around, and ask for forgiveness, and then just keep going, because you're still going to do something wrong after that. That's what we do, because we're human. We're in the flesh. And that's what we do. So it's okay. I'm gonna put some of these. They're croutons, but she called them. She said
mustard on the fish.
Yeah, and it's spicy brown mustard. Spicy brown mustard. She said these are croissants, but they're croutons. They're croutons. Put croutons on your salad, not croissants. But here's some spicy brown mustard, and I'm gonna put it on my fish. You don't have regular yellow mustard? I don't know about this spicy stuff. I might start coughing. I know. Tamika said croissants. Yeah, she said croissants. Does anything look like croissants in this bag to you?
I did say that. Yes, I did.
No, croissants. It was a croissant at one time because bread is bread. But once it gets crunchy and hard, it's a crouton.
Leave me alone, okay?
It's a crouton.
You want some more Parmesan cheese?
Did you put any on it? Oh no, I didn't put. Where is it? Where's it? Did you put the
I got
cheese?
yellow mustard.
I want yellow. I don't want this spicy stuff.
It ain't even spicy.
That's what you say.
Who
That's
put
what the young
mustard
people
on
say.
fish? Who does that? Ooh.
Try it. Try it, you like it. Try it, you like it. I tried it. I tried it. I was about to say a curse word. I'm not going to say it. And it wasn't.
Mustard
This
on
mustard
fish?
is old. Is
You
I don't
gotta
know
just
what.
close the. Just get the little. Give me here. Give me this.
I want a little mustard. You want a little mustard?
No, don't nobody eat
She
no
said you got to
mustard.
put that hot sauce on it.
Right.
Old people, see, that's nothing about getting old. You can't eat spicy stuff no more. You can't do that no more. So where's the little bag of cheese?
Yeah, put it on
Okay,
the
that's
salad.
enough. She just put a whole lot of mustard on
That's
there.
who
want all
eats
that.
fish with mustard? Who does that?
Here we go, y'all.
Let me know how the fish tastes. Is it salty? It's not.
It's perfect. With the mustard, though. You got to put the mustard. Ooh, this is so good. It's so good. It is so good with the mustard. If you guys haven't tried mustard with your fish, try it. Try it. Try it. I think you took my bag of cheese, my Parmesan cheese, because I don't want this. This is fake. Grated Parmesan fake cheese. Nope. What did you do with the bag of cheese, Chanella? But it's so good. Tamika says she wants some fish and grits. That's good too. With a little cheese. Yeah, Felicia said I used to try everything not to think about my stomach. Yes, ma'am. Try the mustard, Jackie. It's good. Mustard is tasty on fish. It's good. You took my cheese. Chanel, where is the bag of cheese? Did you take it? They left me all in here by myself.
You want beef jerky or you want fish?
You took the cheese, the bag of Parmesan cheese. Where'd it go?
I put it on the salad.
I don't see it.
Girl, you some shreds on there. You see that shred?
Okay, I got one shred.
Girl, I mix it through the
That's
salad.
okay, because the fish is good. This is good.
Thank
Thank you, Jamie. She likes my haircut. Thank you. I cut my hair because I wear wigs a lot. Real long ones, real short ones, but when I take Felicia said, you see that shred? One shred. One shred of cheese.
I had to point it out to her, y'all.
That means it's not enough.
It ain't, but it came in the salad pack.
Where is it at? But yep, I cut my hair. So when I take my wig off and somebody comes and knocks on the door, I don't have to run and go try to find it. That's why I cut my hair. So I'll be cute when I open the door.
You want to go find a wig.
I don't want to find the wig. I just want to open the door, so I cut my hair off. So I'm scared of people.
She eating fish with mustard.
It's good.
You want some more fish? Oh, you want to beef jerky?
Beef jerky with fish?
No, she just want beef jerky.
Oh. Yep. Tamika said, you got to look for it. It's not enough. That's right. That's what I said. Who wants one? Look, and I found it too. That's the cheese. Wait, it has a little piece of lettuce on it. This is the cheese. This is the cheese. This is the cheese.
Shredded?
You put the whole bag in there?
No, yeah, I did. It was only a little bit. You know, they be saying
Okay.
she got the grated.
Okay, I found two. There's
She put
another.
this grated on it.
No, I don't.
You don't want the grated?
No, that's fake. It's fake. Fake cheese. Y'all excuse me for chewing. Because it's so delicious. You
want some of these?
What is that?
The cauliflower. Y'all like these?
I don't know what that is.
It's cauliflower and carrot pickles.
But it's hot, right?
Yeah.
Why you trying to give me this hot stuff? That's why I'm eating mustard. I can't eat hot stuff. Old people can't eat hot stuff.
You didn't want no ketchup?
No, but you give me them mustard is good.
Is it good? You don't want no more fish Sunday? Do you want some more fish? You gonna eat the beef jerky? Let me eat me a piece of fish.
This is so good. Fish, tilapia with mustard. Jamie said she liked that hot stuff you had. That hot cauliflower. The fly is back. He got his nerve. You better get the you know what out of here.
I'm gonna dip it in her mustard to see.
See and see. Watch. She didn't say it was nasty, so
It's okay.
it's good. Fish with mustard is good.
But I can dip the mustard,
it's delicious.
the fish, and the ketchup and the mustard. I'm gonna eat both.
That's secret sauce. And secret sauce. She says it's a mukbang. How you say that? Mukbang? Yeah.
Mukbang.
No.
Mukbang.
It's not that unless you go like this.
Ain't them the hot mix good?
Now it's that if you make all this stupid noise when you chew.
But she got the tomatoes on the Caesar salad.
I'll make all that noise when I eat unless I'm by myself. Then it's food all down here.
I be smacking. I know when I be watching my videos and I be chewing that gum. I know y'all be looking at her like, why is she chewing that gum like that?
She said, have you ever cooked mustard fried chicken?
Yep. Mustard make the chicken taste good.
See?
It do.
See?
It really do, but that's fish.
Chicken, fish, shit.
You can
it's
curse on there.
I don't curse. It's all fried.
Hello.
I'm going to try that mustard. I bet I would like that.
Forever.
Bet I would like that. I'm going to try it next time I cook something.
It's wonderful.
Whew, this fish is so good.
So you want a piece?
Yes, ma'am. She said, I chew like a cow when I'm hungry. Yeah, well, I'll get real hungry. I'm not going to eat in front of people. Don't take me on a date because it's food flying.
Right. Girl, yeah, that mustard do make it crispy and the buttermilk when you try it, but I ain't got time to be dipping, and I'm just going to dip it in this flour. I got a big old container full of chicken mix and flour, and I use that all the time. What's up, baby? Can you what?
Ooh, this tastes so good. Delicious, delicious. And then after this,
Get the big jerky out.
I'm gonna take a sleep on the couch. That's the best thing after you eat is to sit on the couch. What comes on TV tonight?
Empire came. Is
I
Empire
don't
come
watch too
on
much
last
TV.
night?
Mm-hmm.
I think I got Hulu because I ain't got no cable no more. And it come on tonight, Empire. You know it ain't came on in like 2 weeks.
It comes on tonight.
On Hulu, if they got Hulu, if you ain't got Hulu, maybe you can watch it on cable.
Say, Chanel, say that for me. Mukbang,
Mukbang.
bang, bang.
Mukbang.
Mukbang. People eating food and smacking.
They smacking. There's somebody on here named B-Love. Girl, she a millionaire. It's been on there a year. She got her own sauce on Amazon, and she mukbang with celebrities. And
I got my own sauce too, mustard.
Mukbang.
I could put that in some fish flavored mustard. That'll. Yeah.
You ain't took a shower yet? You went to work today, Jamie?
It's 9:25. Ooh.
Out there. Oh, it's 7:25 out here. Y'all know we in California. When I retire, you gonna move to Canada with me?
No. No. Maybe.
Why? Duty might be out there.
When you retire?
In 7 years. 7.5 years.
If I ain't dead, maybe.
You ain't gonna be dead.
Maybe.
I hope y'all can't hear this music. What? You get to work from home? It's 8:25 in Tennessee.
Bartlett, Tennessee.
You know where Bartlett's at?
Nope.
But you go a lot
Never
of places.
heard of it. No, I don't. Where? Where have I been?
I know you always on the plane.
No. A few times, but
You
not
ain't
too
scared
much.
of the plane?
Yep.
You still scared of the plane?
Yep.
See, that's why I ain't getting on no plane, y'all.
You have to get on the plane. Something ain't right about it, though, right? Because how can things fly? Something ain't right. But they do it all the time, so I get on there when I have to.
Why everybody always say the plane is safer than the car?
I don't know why they say that. I don't know. I don't feel safe. I flew to Hawaii like in 92. I was sitting on there thinking, this ain't right. I'm going to die.
Really? You thought the plane was going to fall out the sky?
5 hours over water. And I was thinking, you the stupidest. But I did it.
That's why I don't be getting on no plane, y'all.
Some taking off is the worst part. It's not like it used to be. When I flew like in 19, it would go straight up like that. And you'd be leaning all the way back. Now it just kind of cruises up there. So it's not that bad. As long as the wind's not blowing. When it's real windy, that thing gets to shaking and you'd be like.
Or is it before you get to the clouds, though?
Yeah.
And it be windy and doing all the turbulence and stuff?
No, when you get way up there, it kind of be like this, then it'll drop, and you'll be like, you're ready to throw up.
How many times do we drop?
Well, you know what? I have to say, that time I flew to Vegas, and it was real low. So it kept doing that a lot. That's because it was a tiny plane. It was so little, my head hit the back of the arm.
Oh, no.
And I'm only 5 feet.
Died.
Why should I have to say that?
Because she got on a little plane.
It was a little plane, and my head, when I got in the back of the plane, my head hit the roof. So that was too little. That was scary.
Who took you on that plane?
I can't say it because they might see it and be mad. Who took me on that plane? I'm not gonna tell
Secure that.
I'm not getting on it again. No, I know that. Whoa.
Your head was hitting the ceiling. What the fuck was that?
It was a little, and it had a propeller on the front.
What was that, in 1989?
I think that was a plane that only supposed to carry luggage. And they tricked us. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but get on the big plane and it's not that bad.
Oh.
Brianna flew all the way to Korea.
In a little plane?
Big one. She flew to Korea. 13, 14 hours, something like that. She said that was a crop duster. It sure was. I was looking out there to see if they was dropping water.
Some seeds. Oh. No, I ain't even been on a plane. And I ain't getting on no little plane. You ain't about to be...
So when you book a flight, make sure that it's
what
a
they
big
gotta
one.
say? And that's a because them flights be looking confusing to me.
If you gotta ask the right questions, ask the right questions before you fly. Because you'll wind up going to the back of the plane and your head scrape the top. I'm surprised I didn't yell get out, but I wanted to get home. So oh, I'm getting full. Yep. This don't taste like tilapia. But I guess that's what tilapia tastes like.
It all depends on who's cooking it.
That part.
What does it taste like? You said that the last time.
I did, huh? Then you said you was in the front of the front and the back of the plane at the same time. Yep, I was. I know where I was. No one do it no more.
I ain't never been on a plane, and she scared me more.
And it was snowing too.
See, that's why I ain't got on a plane. Mom be scaring me and shit. Kids already done been on planes.
That wasn't bad. Daryl flew all the way to Iraq.
Yeah, we talking about getting on a damn plane. My mama talking about she was on a Leah plane.
The crop duster. I was on a luggage plane.
And she said she was flying and her head hit the ceiling. I can't, girl. That's why I ain't been on no plane. So you on your head hitting the ceiling?
I didn't know that before I got on there. I wouldn't have got on. But it was cool. I mean, you know.
She made it. She here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She alive.
Because I flew, that was going to Kansas City. But it was okay. I won't get on.
So how long was a flight from here to Vegas?
Like 20 minutes.
And you were scared on that flight?
Because it was doing this the whole time. I was like, oh, Lord. I didn't talk for 2 hours when I got off that plane.
Live with no grit. No grit, girl.
No grits. Sheen's Day said,
You love traveling. Girl?
Where have you been? Far? You been far?
Right. No regret. Girl, I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna wait. Okay. My goal is 2021. I'm gonna start traveling every 3 months. Promise. I promise. I'm a vlog.
That's too much.
Is it? Every 6 months? Then?
Where you going?
I don't know, but I ain't been nowhere, so I need to try to sow my royal oats. I'm almost 50.
Where you been, Sheen? She said she loved traveling. Where have you been? Tell me a good place to go.
Barbados, Grenada, Jamaica, Dominican Republic. Okay, so it used to be some guys at my job that always go to the Dominican Republic, and they always talk about all these females they kicking it with for cheeseburgers. What's going on? Like
for cheeseburgers.
What they looking like for the cheeseburgers, baby?
I'm going on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise, but I'm supposed to go.
Okay, so for the cruise, when you want to, Mama, can we go on a cruise? They only $200. I want to take.
Where we going?
We could go to Mexico first.
Girl, then you ain't gonna come back. I'm gonna cut your butt
No, it's only a 3-day cruise.
Okay.
These are Los Cabos. She really ate that fish with mustard, y'all. I fried some tilapia tonight and made a Caesar salad. My mama ate it with mustard. Mustard.
It was delicious.
Who does that? Can we get some Louisiana hot sauce or some ketchup? Or some the sriracha ketchup or the jalapeno
Not sriracha,
ketchup?
nothing. Jamie, I fly to Miami every other year to go on a cruise. Oh, okay.
So,
okay, maybe we'll meet you in Miami and go on a cruise
right.
with
You don't get sick?
Finger licking good. Yep, Jackie.
Do you go get that shit from the doctor that you put behind your ear so you won't get seasick? What's that called?
I don't know about that.
It's called the patch or something.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that kind of stuff. I've never been on a boat, so.
Okay, so cruising is a great start to travel. Okay, so Mama, I think in January or February, we need to take the girls on a cruise.
Not February. That's still cold. It might be snowing or something somewhere.
Not on the ocean.
Go where? But you gotta fly. What if you gotta go?
Not if we could just go on to Long Beach. That's where all the cruises leave from.
Okay. Yeah,
And
we can do that.
Keep the girls.
Jamie said she can't feel them moving. Oh, Dramamine. We can take that. So we don't get
Dramamine. Do you take the Dramamine? Okay, so how's the weather gonna be in February if I'm in California?
You said check the weather first. You can always check the weather to see what it's gonna be like. I want to go somewhere warm, so I can sit on the beach and it's warm somewhere else.
You gonna go with me this weekend?
No, because I have a party to go to.
Really? You always got something to do.
I have a party to go.
She get on my nerves.
I have a party.
She moved all the way out here for me, but she be living her best life.
Because I'm old and I have to do it now before I die.
You gonna move all the way out here for me and you living your best life.
Yep. Before I die. Before I die. 3-day or 4-day out of Long Beach.
Right. So you think 4 days is too long? Because I know a lot of people say that water be making them sick. And after 2 days, they be ready to go.
Yeah.
I think 4 days is good. You think
4 days is good? We have to get a travel agent, like the bougie people.
No, but you can just go on the website and it's like $200. It all depends on which one you want to go to. I know the 3 days like $284.
That sounds like a discount.
Each person though. It ain't that much for the cruise for the Carnival.
Carnival cruise, that's that boat that get everybody sick. Oh, try AAA.
I got AAA.
And get a deal.
Girl, bougie on the budget, okay? Y'all already know. I don't be playing them games.
Cayman Islands. Ooh, I want to go to Florida Keys.
Yeah, okay. I've been to these places a couple times. I don't go to Costco. Y'all already know I don't do Costco. It'd be too crowded. And every time I go there, I spend $200 on
then
bullshit.
Don't go in there. Just be a member and then ask for their travel agent. You ain't got to try.
No, because when you see all the shit they got advertising at the front door, you want to go inside.
Because you're weak.
Yep, I am.
More fish, more mustard.
Girl, you ain't never been to Costco?
It's overrated.
It is. But they got a lot of stuff. They got everything you need, but you got to buy it in big quantities.
Unless you have 500 children.
Right, because they don't sell no regular bottles of seasoned salt, no regular bottles of pepper. If you got a group home, it's the best.
Yeah.
Sam's Club's the same. Right?
I like Sam's better. I like Sam's. Mm-hmm.
It's better than Costco? Why? Ain't that many people?
No, it's a lot of people, but everything doesn't have to be bought in 500 bottles. Yeah. I do Sam's Club. They have some good. I bought all my pots for my garden there.
Y'all should see my mama's garden, y'all.
It's so pretty. Until the leaves start blowing in the backyard and it looks like Vermont.
Flying to Miami to cruise is the best. So where you go when you in Miami? Where do you cruise to?
But no, we're not gonna let you fly the first time and go on a cruise because you'll be all nervous and stuff.
My friend said she flying for the first time and it wasn't that bad.
It just depends because it's not. Sometimes you can't feel it. You don't feel it as long as there's no turbulence. It is good. She said the Bahamas. Fly to Miami to go to the Bahamas. That's where we need to go to Bahamas because it's nice and warm. Try Baja, Mexico first. They have a 3-day. Okay.
So we fly out to Miami and then take a 3-day cruise to Mexico?
To Baja.
Oh, so take Baja first. So catch the Long Beach cruise to Baja, Mexico.
No, you got to fly to Miami for that, right?
Not from Mexico. Mexico by us.
Oh, yeah. Good weather than the I want to do that Alaskan cruise though, so I can see some different stuff. So I can look at the dolphins.
Yeah.
Ooh, you put seasoning on this. Why it's hot?
That's the batter. That's why they season it.
See, look at her talking about mustard on fish, and she done dipped all my mustard.
Because it's dry.
See, she dipped all my mustard. That means it's delicious.
Yeah, Long Beach to Mexico. So catch the Long Beach cruise to Baja, Mexico.
One. We're gonna do that one. The Alaskan cruise is 7 to 10. Oh, no, I'm not going 10 days.
Oh, no, water.
I'll do it, but that's too long. I'll be trying to go back home. Lord have mercy. 10 days?
I bet you the Alaskan cruise is beautiful.
It looks, to see something different, but Lord, 10 days? Woo!
Our first cruise is going to be that Long Beach to Mexico.
Yeah.
Baja, Mexico.
We'll do that one.
For real, girl. 7 to 10 days? I ain't even trying to be away from work that long.
I do.
7 days is a max.
That's
I think
a lot.
5 days is a max for me. 5?
Yeah, that's a lot. But if you're having fun, maybe I might meet my next husband.
Not the next.
Already done had 2. 2.
She said 2. I got had
2 duds in 1. 2 duds. It must be me.
That's good that Cece they only have 2 husbands, right?
No, it's not.
Usually she ain't 7.
She ain't supposed to have 1.
Girl, most of these motherfuckers in the head 4.
Stop saying MF.
You can cut on here.
5 is good for me. After a while, it's nice to get back to read. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You would love the 7 to 10, Riley? You think so? I don't know. People be telling me that water be driving them crazy.
If it's not choppy though, it should be okay. But if it's smooth,
but
check the weather.
Out of 10 days, it's gonna be 4 days. It's gonna be choppy.
Maybe if it's good weather.
No,
Jamie
water?
said 5 is good for me. I thought you meant 5 husbands. I thought you meant 5 husbands. 5 is not good. She said no. No 5 husbands.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna
If
try.
you have 5, give it up.
I'm gonna try some cruise vlogs. Girls, they don't care about them bras. You
I
see how I'm on here looking?
You have to keep it classy.
I got gel right here.
That's
I got the YouTube. I mean, this tube top dress with no bra on.
She said 1 is enough. Sometimes too much. Too much.
Right.
Too much.
She said it's nice to get back to reality. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't be fake, y'all. I just can't be fake. I can't. Okay, all my bougie friends, I can't. Because I look at you side, I like.
Tell the truth.
I can't. I really, really
Tell the
can't.
truth.
I love them, but
don't be bougie.
Just be you all the time. Because if you not you when you with other people.
But if you bougie, Then you bougie. That's you. You can
No,
be bougie. Don't
because
judge.
no.
Be bougie. If that's
I
what you
ain't
want to be.
bougie. I ain't never been bougie, so I don't want to be with nobody that's motherfucking bougie.
She said, you and your mom seem like best friends like me. We are.
Yes. It's my ride or die.
When
right
I was
here.
in my bad days, we used to go to the club together. Don't do that with your mama. Don't do that with your mama.
We used to have some fun though. Don't say we didn't have no fun.
I know, but don't do that with your mama.
And you know, when I had Shania, this was the only person that was right there for me through my whole pregnancy.
Yep, I see her come out. See, look, my first granddaughter came out like this. I'm serious. She can't. What's that damn?
She was vacay bouncing.
Yeah, she said. She did.
And she was so ugly.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
No, she wasn't.
But that next day, she was so pretty. I said, "Look at my baby."
What was ugly is that baby coming out of there. I was like, the hell?
What's going on? She talking about Shania.
I would never see that again in my life. That looks so horrible.
What city did I grow up in? I grew up in Colton, California.
She said Harlem Shake. That was it. Harlem
Right.
Shake. She came out like.
What I say? Vacay bouncing?
Yeah. She came out like. She's like, let me out of here.
Girl, and I couldn't feel nothing.
God,
with that epidural.
You shouldn't have. She was like so in pain. Look, y'all. She
said she was doing the shimmy.
She was
right, like with Suge Avery.
Go on and shake your shimmy. But I gotta tell y'all about when she was in pain when she had her first baby. She was in pain. The cleaning lady came in there and she was like, "Do you have something for pain?" I'm like, "That's a cleaning lady. She don't have nothing."
She got a broom.
But you was in pain. I'm sorry.
You ain't sorry.
Yes,
you took me to the hospital like 4 times. I know you woke up like, bitch, I'm tired of you.
I'm like, if you one more time. One more time.
You faking.
No, you wasn't faking. You wasn't faking. I did know that. She was like, I'm like, Chanel, I'm finna go out. She was throwing stuff. You going where? I'm like, I'm going. And I'm going.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I kept you at home for 4 days.
I was 15. I wasn't at home. She was.
You didn't leave me there by myself when I was having the
I was at work. She said my baby was 10 pounds. They had to break her collarbone. Oh, Lord.
Oh.
10 pounds. That's a toddler. That ain't no baby. That's a toddler. He probably had shoes on.
They brought the baby collarbone, so your baby had to be in the nursery with a cast on?
No. She sent a broom and some mop water. That's all they had was some dirty mop water. She was wanting that.
I was mad. I was sad. I was hurting.
She was in labor for 4 days. 4 days.
The same with Sunday. So when they tell you
4 days.
the second child is easier,
that's a
lie.
lie. It's a lie.
A lie.
4 days. Well,
the same with both of them though. And then their birthday is a day apart. Shania's birthday is April 3rd. Sunday birthday is April 2nd. What the hell?
Because you was doing the do that. You only do the do it.
I ain't fucking in July. I'm just saying. In July, I'm abstinent.
The F word.
You cuss on here?
She said she's very tall and narrow now. 10 pounds. Yeah, she had to stretch that out. Lord have mercy.
They broke that baby collarbones and she was in the nursery with the cast on?
They don't put no cast on you when they break the bone.
When the baby born and they had to break him, they had to put the cast on?
I don't
Why?
think
Because
so.
it's gristle?
It ain't gristle, but it's stupid. No, I think you just put some tape on it. I think it could tell us what they do when they break the collarbone. Don't they? Because it's soft. Don't it just go back together, I think?
It's gristle.
Keep her arm pinned to her chest. See? just to keep it still. They don't have to
What you mean
put
pin
like
to the cast? Did they
like-
put a cast on her?
No,
Or they, what do you
just
mean pin?
kept
They
her
put,
arm still, like to keep her arm still. Like
oh, so they
wrap it.
wrapped her in a little
Yeah,
smack.
because the bones are soft. She
That's-
said, "Don't say." Put a couple of things. Don't tape will work as long as it stays still.
Like I said, gristle.
As long as it stays still, duct tape. No, yeah, just strap it down because the bones are still soft.
No, I would have been sad.
No,
She
you know,
had
you
the
wasn't sad because
gristle.
I'm sure she wanted to get that baby
The
out of
baby
there.
had the
She
gristle.
wanted to get that baby out of there. I never had a baby like that. My babies didn't come out like that. They cut
10
mine out.
pounds. Right, you had C-section. You ain't never had the baby come out the vagina.
No. That's why it's still intact. Not that it makes a difference because I ain't giving nobody none.
But I'm glad I had the epidural.
I know she is.
I had one C-section and I had one natural. Ooh, with son Shania, that epidural was beautiful.
I know you was like,
Hi, Mom.
what that
you
lady
doing?
say? What that lady say? Put your She said, hold your leg up here in the stir. She had the oxygen mask on her face. That's my first baby. I don't know how to put my legs in this stirrup. I was like, woo.
Because them Africans be mean. And she was
an
so
African.
mean.
She
Yes,
was
she
African.
was. My nurse was white, but the lady that was assisting was African. She was like, hold your leg up, bitch. I didn't have the epidural. It's numb. It's heavy. I'm having contractions. What's going on? If you don't hold my leg for me.
He's like, that's my first baby. I messed up something. What I do?
You didn't do nothing. She was mean. You didn't think she was mean? She
No.
was mean.
No, you was high. So everything looked, you was just,
How
you
you
was in pain
expect-
for 4 days, so everybody was mean to you.
But how you expect me to hold my leg? It was 1,000 pounds while I'm having contractions. Bitch, if you don't get this baby out this coochie and hold this leg, I'm gonna need you to stop. You was an LVN.
Then she shouldn't have been in there. She shouldn't have been in there. That's why she was acting like that, because she didn't have a high enough degree.
Right. She wanted to be an RN. If you don't help me with this leg
You
and
was
let me
loaded.
push this baby out.
You were loaded. You were
No,
loaded.
I've been there having contractions for 4 days.
Mhm.
My leg is heavy than the motherfucker. You see, I was in the bed like this, all numb from the bottom, from the waist down.
So
How
you kept asking for epidural.
okay, so how you expect me to hold my leg? And it's 1,000
She was
pounds.
like, hold your leg. Yeah, she was.
my
that way,
my
but she
leg
said,
felt like Biggie Small.
hold your leg. She said, hold your leg. Stop talking about people.
I love
Biggie, he ain't even here no more.
I know, but that's what my leg felt like that night.
It looked like that too.
You wasn't holding my leg.
No, I wasn't. I couldn't even get near there. I was like,
She was scared. She was like, you want me to cut that umbilical
she was
cord?
like, you want to cut the cord, Grandma? I was like, yeah. I don't want to look. It was like a cave.
We sound like we from Memphis. No,
Memphis?
I'm from California.
I'm from Mississippi.
Oh, this is a clutch of pearl story. Oh, I really know it is.
She said 4 days against the law. It was, Jackie. It was against. They didn't do nothing to her until I came out in the hallway and I was like,
Crying.
ooh.
But when I went in there,
You got to give her something or else I'm going to tear the hospital up. I was peeking. I was like,
and I was hurt for 4 days.
She was hurting because she was mad. She was throwing stuff in the house, throwing.
Imagine having contractions for 4 days, every 5 minutes for 4 days, because you ain't dilated. If y'all don't give me some motherfucking Pitocin, is that what it's called?
I think so.
Pitocin?
To make
If
you
you
go,
don't,
yeah.
if you don't give me no Pitocin right now,
Well, even the cleaning lady, she was like, you got anything for pain?
some Pitocin.
Well, but you had another one, so it wasn't that bad.
But look, that was the worst time experience of my life.
But you did it again.
Because I was
She did
trying
it
to be a
again.
good woman, but you see what it got me, where it got me.
Woo! Let's don't open up that can of worms.
You see where it got me. You see where it got me. I gotta use the bathroom. Sunday, what you got
TMI.
going on? Where you find
She
the
has all
headphones
her
at, baby?
accoutrement. You digging in stuff over
Well,
there?
put them in your tablet so we won't have to hear it.
In her tablet. This girl has to go. She's been drinking enough to have to go to the bathroom. But for real, y'all, I have never seen anybody. I used to hear stories about people in labor for 4 days or for more than one. I didn't believe it till I saw it. She was in labor for 4 long days and getting on my last nerve. I couldn't go get nothing to eat. I couldn't leave the house. I couldn't do nothing. But I did feel bad for her because I didn't go through all that mess. I don't think I ever felt labor. Maybe twice. Maybe twice. The first time, and then not after that. Just go on and cut it out. Take it out. Get it over with. It is not cute. But we go through that labor stuff and then we do it all over again. So I guess it ain't that bad. Because I did it 5 times. So it wasn't that bad, I guess. Woo! You know I can't see because my eyes look like Mr. Magoo. Big as I don't know what. Y'all like my little gray? Embrace your gray, lady. Embrace your gray. When it comes, just let it show. They gave me that too. They gave you what? You didn't have any labor
Clean
pains?
up that living room Sunday. I'm gonna whoop your butt.
Jamie, you didn't have any? You didn't go into labor at all?
Clean that mess up Sunday now.
She said I would be pissed too. I
All
didn't have
that
any
mess.
labor pains.
Everywhere.
Who
You
looks
always
cute?
have
Me
a
with my
mess.
gray? Thank you, love. I'm trying to embrace it. You know, you fight it for a
Yes,
minute,
all that mess.
but I like it. It is what it is. When
I
it
don't
first
care
turns
what
gray,
you
it looks
clean. Clean your mess
dirty
up.
and yellow. But
Sunday,
now
I
that
don't
it's
care.
white,
Clean
I
your
love
mess up.
it. Gray is good. Didn't have any labor pains.
What? Yes.
They just schedule you for a C-section. How did you do that?
Right. She was lucky.
Mm-hmm. No labor pains. That's not fair. For those of us who had to go through them, that's not fair.
At all. I did it twice.
I bet you won't do it no more.
Nope.
Bet you won't do it no more.
How many kids you got? And neither one of them had no pains?
There's that doggone fly
I
again.
know.
Look, my greedy butt is still
Hungry?
no. This is my dessert.
I mean a salad. You want some salad?
No,
You
I had
want
enough.
fish?
She said my water broke and I didn't dilate, so they gave me medication. My son's heart rate went down, so okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Sunday I was having contraction for 3 days. And then when I started dilating, they admitted me. And then I had an epidural. That wore off. I had pains. They gave me another epidural. And then they were like, you got to have emergency C-section.
Well, at
Really?
least you dilated a little bit that time.
Okay,
Shania,
but
you
I
didn't
had to go
dilate
through
at
all them days and then have an emergency C-section. I can't with y'all.
They don't know what they're doing.
Give me one in the beginning. You want some salad Sunday?
Do you eat salad, Pookaboo? Mm-hmm. You do?
And,
With all
she loves
this
salad.
stuff.
Grandma don't like the stuff.
this. I don't like this. That's too much. You don't need all this hair.
I told y'all what the teacher said. She was acting crazy. She was swinging it.
Because she's swinging in the classroom. Is it because she black?
Right.
No.
For real.
No, I don't talk like that. But she was swinging her hair.
Okay.
Don't swing your hair in the class.
Don't say crazy because you're swinging her hair.
Was you doing something else? Why they call you crazy? You were swinging your hair. Were you talking a lot? Yes, you were.
Because we know you extra on Sunday.
You were talking,
Huh.
weren't you?
Oh, you ain't even choose the other salad. Move. Gone.
Why are people feeding you? Do you know how to use a fork?
She don't want none. She just wants snacks.
Who's part of that?
Don't sit down.
She said she was like 1 centimeter. That don't count.
Give me that ketchup.
Who puts ketchup on fish?
Everybody. Except her.
Who puts ketchup on fish?
I ain't putting it on the fish. I'm putting it on side of the fish.
But you're going to dip it in. Who puts fish with ketchup?
That salad good? Is that salad good, Sunday?
Sunday, what do you put on your fish? Ketchup or mustard?
I usually put tartar sauce, but I don't have none.
Nothing.
You don't put nothing on your fish. Is it delicious?
You was at 1 centimeter. One.
Poor baby. That
I
don't
mean, right.
even count.
You didn't have to go through nothing. Huh.
Oh, Jamie said, why are these people acting crazy about that daggone chicken, that Popeye chicken sandwich?
I don't know. Let's go get one. Is they open?
Hell, no, I don't eat that stuff. If you want to taste something that's not real, go to fast food. That stuff is not real. It's not real.
They say it's good though.
Candy says she put ketchup on her fish. Bad Candy. Bad Candy.
Me too, Candy.
Don't eat takeout. Don't eat takeout at all. It's not real. It's full of preservatives. If you take a piece of takeout food, put it on the counter, it's real. You leave it there for 2 days, it'll still look the same. It's not real food. Plus your stomach hurts. Don't eat that stuff.
I don't have no tartar sauce, Miss Riley.
She can make tartar sauce though with mustard, ketchup, and relish. That's tartar sauce.
I haven't even tried that Popeye sandwich. You ain't tried it, Mama?
I'm not eating that. I don't eat takeout. I don't eat that stuff. Takeout is not real food. It's not real. I don't eat takeout at all. You ask what my secret is? That's my secret. Don't eat takeout. Don't eat it. Think about what they have to do. She said, did you hear someone stab someone to death over that sandwich?
I heard that.
I believe it. I believe it because people have lost their minds. People have lost their minds just because they want something that somebody else has. That's why. Got stabbed and died over a chicken sandwich that wasn't even real. It's just that somebody wants something that somebody else has. It's popular. You know, don't run for everything because somebody says it's popular. That's ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Felicia. She said 3 beautiful generations. Let's get a headshot. Classic, ain't it? Yay! You think you're cute, though.
She always thinks she's cute.
You are beautiful. My grandbaby is beautiful. If she would just take all this hair off. She's so beautiful.
Girl, you know she ain't trying to take this hair
And
off.
she's so chocolate.
She call that melanin.
It's chocolate pudding. That's my nickname for her, chocolate pudding. Be my chocolate pudding.
You know my salad. Give me some. Move.
And wipe your mouth. That's gross.
Go get the napkin and wipe
Please
your mouth.
pray for Rodney Reed. Who's Rodney Reed, Polo? Who's Rodney Reed? I don't know who that is. Who's Rodney Reed, Polo? 21? Do you know who Rodney Reed is? Is that
I want you to pray for him because we talked about it earlier.
Rodney Reed? Tell me who Rodney Reed is and what he needs.
Give me a kiss.
I don't
Give me
keep
a
up
kiss,
with the
Sunday. You
news
go over there
as
and go to
much
sleep. We gotta get up in 5 hours.
as I need to. She said, y'all look alike. Thank you, Jamie. I want to know who Rodney Reed is. I don't keep up with the news like I should. He is set to be executed
Did he die?
wrongfully. No, he's
Oh.
set to be executed. For what crime? I need to
Something
really
he
keep up
probably
with.
didn't even do.
I need to keep up with the news more. I get so inundated with what's going on. I have to like check out from social media and what's going on in the news because it's just really bad. But what is he set to be executed for? Because I really do want to pray for him. We are so wrongfully accused of a lot of things.
Right.
All the
Everybody in
time.
jail was accused of something wrong.
Because it's a private, what is it? It's a private business. Prison has been, and it's November 20th. Oh Lord, tell me about him, Polo 21. What is he accused of? Accused of murdering his mom? Oh, I'm gonna look that story up. Whoa, that's oh my goodness. Hmm, I need to look that up.
You want some milk?
No, not if you want me to be
This is lactate.
pudding.
It's
I don't like milk.
lactose free. It tastes like milk though.
Mm-mm, I don't like milk. He said he's accused of murdering his mom. Look that up. Because I need to.
What's his name again?
Rodney Reed, accused of murdering his mom. I want to ask, was there any mental illness? Oh, you said no, I mean you, mom.
Accused of murder, mom.
Yeah, he's telling me, like,
Right,
telling
you,
me,
mom.
oh, okay, accused of murder. Who did he murder? She's getting ready to look it up.
Okay. Rodney Reed.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is so sad. That wow. And they're going to execute him. What kind of Rodney
In
Reed
Texas.
has been on death row in Texas for the last 21 years after he was convicted of the 1996 rape and murder of a 19-year-old Stacy Stites. The 51-year-old has always maintained his innocence, but is scheduled to be executed on 20th of November.
And she always maintained his innocence, but they still want to kill him.
In appeals, okay. That's the one that Kim Kardashian is advocating for. And there's evidence suggesting he could be innocent. And he's been on death row for 21 years.
They don't even have death row anymore.
Our justice system is accused of murdering a white woman. I bet. However, the Innocence Project, a nonprofit legal organization that helps exonerate the wrongfully convicted, has compiled new forensic evidence with DNA samples which claim to show no signs of Reed having been at the murder scene. I heard that. Reed's family and legal team claim he is innocent and that Ms. Stites' then fiance Jimmy Fiddle, a former police officer and initially a person of interest in the murder case, may have been involved. A former police officer.
Oh, he was a former police officer?
The one who was a person of interest. That's the mom's. Oh no, the one that was murdered. Then fiance, a former police officer. Yeah, well, they just took the Fennell has long denied any involvement in the teenager's murder, but he was convicted of the abduction and rape of another woman after her death and spent time in prison. I will definitely pray for that.
You made my cookie melt because
Because
you on here.
whatever is done in the dark comes to the light. And sometimes, Brother Polo, it's just a shame that we have to eat that.
Right, and they do be on death row for a long time because a lot of black men is in prison
Wrongfully.
for nothing. And yes,
look
I'm
around.
a prison guard, and I know that.
He was accused. My Lord.
This is all
The justice system is really not, it's really not justice the way that I see it. Some stay on death row for a long time, Candy says, many years before they do anything to them. And what are they doing in that amount of time? Are they looking at what the case really is?
They're not even worried about it because they're black.
Wow. Before Miss Stites' death, Fennel had told his friend that he believed Miss Stites was the F word and the N word. We, Lord, and then our fiance was saying that he would murder her if he ever caught her messing around. And they never tested the DNA, never tested the murder weapon. Fennel's lawyer, Robert Phillips, said his client has converted to Christianity since leaving prison, and he was helping people with drug addictions. Well, yeah, they're always going to do something that makes them people look at them in a different light. It's just a doggone shame that
Girl, look in that
you can get away
pantry
with
and
this
get your
kind of
Capri
stuff.
Sun. Unless you want some water. Girl, get a cup.
That really, that made my heart heavy.
Get a cup.
You know, brother,
The cup thing right there.
you know, that's why the jails are packed, because they're putting people in there for the wrong reasons. Always. That's been in my 60 years. I remember when I've had friends who were racially profiled many years ago. Many years ago. That's something that's been going on since the beginning, but since social media has been so prevalent now, we get to see more of that stuff, but it's not anything new. They've been doing that as long as I can remember, accusing people of stuff that they hadn't done or weren't even in the area. Justice system is not what it's supposed to be.
It's not for black people.
It's not for anybody, you know.
No, it's not for black men.
They've been putting them in since slavery.
You could compare the black men from how much time they get for a nickel bag of weed from a white man
as
that got
opposed
a
to
bag
what,
of meth. They got the same amount of time, and he had methamphetamines. And you got a nickel sack of weed with seeds and stems, and you got 10 years for that?
Ridiculous.
We do, but we need our black people to stick together. I know it's hard, but because I know our mentality is different, because we've been raised from our great-grandparents to our grandparents to our moms and dads to us, and it's hereditary. So they've been through all this stuff, and you can't expect us to be like, oh yeah, the world is free and we ain't eating chitlins, we ain't eating pig ears, pigtails.
No.
You don't think so, Mama?
No,
you don't
I
think
agree.
It's hereditary?
I do.
And that's just our culture, because we don't know nothing else. We was taught to be against each other.
Yeah, just like anybody. Every race has their culture.
Right, but not as bad as us, Mama. You don't think so?
Well, we just don't have the same privileges, but I'm just saying that your culture is your culture. Whether it was however you were raised, the other race were raised the way that they were raised, and they don't know any different either. They just like we're embedded, what our culture is embedded in us. So is every other race.
Yeah, but we got 1,000 different cultures. They got just
Yeah.
one. Like they know how to raise their kids to have this. When I die, you're gonna have this. When I die, you're gonna have this,
Yeah.
and we establish you with this.
Wow.
But we don't even have enough to give our kids anything.
Good night, Felicia. No.
Bye, Felicia.
No, we
bye,
don't.
Felicia. I get to say bye, Felicia. For
Bye,
real?
Felicia. Yeah, it's, that's why I believe what I believe. That's why I live by a code that this is not the end of it. I have to have something else to believe than what we're dealing with right now, because this is pretty much it.
But I know right
Sisters say
now,
they're not helping us because they look at the senseless killing that happened at Popeyes. But sisters say they're not helping us. Explain that a little bit, Polo.
whoever killed somebody at Popeyes for a chicken sandwich, I really do think they need to go to jail because that was senseless to take somebody's life over a damn sandwich that you could have made at home.
You never know what's in people's minds, why they do the things that they do. Who knows? Who knows what they were going through that day?
No, but you just don't take over some material,
you don't take nobody's life over
food.
Anything. It was bigger than that sandwich. It had to be with the climate, with
I
that
don't
social
know,
climate.
or maybe they had some beef with a girl or something before they went to Popeyes or something.
That's what I'm saying.
It couldn't be over no chicken.
No, it wasn't. It had nothing to do with the sandwich. It had to do with whatever. It had nothing to do with that. Somebody was mad about something. That's ridiculous.
I just can't stand the fact that they raving this chicken sandwich so bad and black people in the line fighting over some damn chicken.
Yep.
Well, all we've been eating was pig all these years.
And
why are we fighting over chicken?
Because it has nothing to do with the chicken. It's about who can get something first or who can be in the line first, and we go for it every time. I wish I would go and stand in line for anything.
I ain't standing in line for no 45 minutes for no damn sandwich.
Just because you want to be.
If it was a barbecue dinner with macaroni and cheese, greens, yams, cornbread, I'm going to stand in the line.
Broke in the line. Oh, a man broke in the line. We're fighting and killing each other over sandwiches when we should be fighting for our community to come together and build businesses.
Right.
You're right. You are so right. We can't get it together. Or we haven't. We can. We haven't. We know how. We have the tools because we built this. We built this country. We have the tools. It's the mentality that won't allow us to do it. Because we know what the problem is. If you know what your problem is, then you can combat it. But when it's so deeply embedded in you, you don't know where to begin or you don't want to. We're too busy, just like the chicken sandwich. We're too busy thinking somebody's going to get something that you don't have. Or they want to get it first. Don't want to see anybody get anything that you don't have. So they're willing to kill each other over something as small as a chicken sandwich. And people do that because they know they're going to line up for it.
But you don't see no other race killing each other over chicken sandwich, though. I can't.
Not over chicken sandwich.
No. I'm just so tired, and so that's why I teach my kids how to. I read them black books, and because I can't do it no more. Christmas and all this stuff, I really don't even want to celebrate that stuff no more. But I'm trying to take it away from my kids. But I know over their dad's house they still want to do it for them. So I really don't put up a tree and none of that stuff. But I do buy them stuff, but I don't give it to them on Christmas. Because I don't think the Lord was born on Christmas.
Nobody knows when.
Okay, so when?
Nobody knows when. I don't know either. I don't know when. I don't get steeped in when and where because we don't know. We really don't know when he was. This is
so you think it's
a tradition.
Pagan? Or
I don't know if it's pagan or not. When it comes to the Lord and who Jesus is and all of that, it doesn't matter to me who celebrates it on day or whatever. That doesn't matter to me.
Hi,
It just
PV2
doesn't.
King. We just talking about
I have 3 kids, 11,
reality.
7, 7 months, and my pops did not teach me anything. It was my mom that is my motivation to teach and leave them something. Well, good, you know. And once you know, Brother Polo, then all you can do is teach the next generation. We don't know what's right and well, we do know what's right and what's wrong, but you teach them. If somebody taught you or wherever you got the information from, then you teach your kids that. If your mom did that, kudos to her. I don't get wrapped up in why people do whatever because you're always going to find some kind of discrepancy in something that you do, whatever it is, or wherever it came from. You don't have Candy K says she don't celebrate Christmas anymore. You don't have to. It really doesn't matter. Where I stand with the code that I believe in is all I care about is who Jesus is. Whatever else goes on around that, it doesn't matter to me. I do what I do and people do what they do.
Ina D. Jones, you said, can you all turn down your TV?
I don't know whose
I'll
TV
have a
is
TV
on.
on.
So this must be somebody else. Christmas is about giving, not the tree. True.
I understand, but
that's the way I look at it.
But I don't, Mama.
You don't have to, though.
I know, but
you don't have to.
I know, but
it's okay because you're thinking about why they celebrate or who told you that that they're celebrating. Because it's like this: whatever your birthday is on, you can celebrate your birthday whenever.
Right.
You don't have to be on that day. And whoever decided that Jesus was born on that day, you don't know how far back that goes or why. I celebrate Jesus every day. It don't matter.
I do.
To me.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter to me. Whoever made it up or, whatever, because just about everything is made up. Unless you do your own research, you don't know, what's what. But to each his own. What do you say?
Really sucks. I'm just now finding that out. Finding what out?
Yeah, you don't have to, you not pagan. It's just the day we recognize that Jesus' birth. Nobody knows. That's what I'm saying, Jones. That's what I'm saying. You don't know when it was. It's like the Sabbath is on Saturday, but we go on
church.
Sunday.
But why?
Why do they go to church on Sunday?
Right.
Because Sunday, some people believe that since there were, that was a 7-day that
right.
So they celebrate.
Right.
They celebrate Christ on that day. And you can do that. It doesn't matter where it came from. It doesn't matter. You're not wrong if you celebrate. You're not wrong if you celebrate Jesus on Monday through whatever. It doesn't matter. I celebrate him every day. I go to church on Sunday because church happens on Sunday. If I belong to a church that's celebrated on Saturday, I celebrate it on Saturday. It doesn't matter.
Romans, Polo.
Mm-hmm. I see someone reading their Bible.
Jones, you don't think that's pagan?
There's a whole lot
I
of
don't
things
even see, and that's where I'd be confused.
You're gonna be confused until you do your own research.
Jesus, I don't believe in that.
You don't believe in Jesus?
Joshua, the Lord, yes.
Yeshua.
Jesus, no. Yeshua.
What's the difference?
Yeshua.
What's the difference between Jesus and Yeshua?
Okay, God is God and Jesus is God's son.
They're really the same person.
That's what I'm saying. Because all these years I've been learning about Jesus is God's son. But then when I research stuff, there's no Jesus. Because where did the J? Okay, where did the J originate?
No, what did you research to know that Jesus ain't Jesus? Where did you get that from?
YouTube and the internet. Okay, so where was you researching it before the internet and YouTube came out?
My research came from the Greek and the Hebrew.
Okay, and I was watching a whole lot of stuff that they took a whole bunch of books out of the Bible. Why would they take the Y out of the Bible and replace it with a J? Like, why do all this stuff to God's work? Why?
Why not?
But why do that?
Well, from what my understanding was, the word, you don't know the word until if you believe that the first language, you don't know how. Have you ever studied the first language?
I tried to read the Bible.
No, the Bible is not the first language.
The first language, okay, but
It's
they
Hebrew.
introduced the J how long after?
I don't know
they added the J. But why are we adding letters to the original letters?
What my understanding of changing language is for whatever group was there, whatever they understood at that time. Why they changed it from.
She leaving. Bye, Jamie.
Bye, Jamie. I don't know why they would substitute, because to me, you can substitute it for an L. Jesus is Jesus, or Yeshua is Yeshua, or whoever. It doesn't matter what you call it or how many times the book has been rewritten, or whatever. You got to believe what you believe. Everybody believes something different. If that doesn't sit right with you, then don't believe that.
I don't.
Just believe what you believe.
And Polo said the original Bible was written in Hebrew. Which
I
could understand. But my thing is, why would they take us from our original land, bring us over here, and then teach us something different and expect us to believe it? And that's what we believe. So I try to research everything, but it's so confusing. I really don't know what to believe. But I feel like Yahshua and Yeshua and all that is better than Jesus, Lord, Paul, Mark, Luke, and John. But that's
if you believe what they say.
It's not me.
How do you figure out which part to believe?
Well, when did you start? If you from Africa, if you've been in Africa and you came over here, why would you think Mark, Luke, John, Matthew, and all them is people that you should think that's you?
I'm not saying that they're me. I'm only reading what the word says. I don't know who these people are unless I was there.
Right.
Same thing as you believe. You don't know whenever they decided what was going to change, what wasn't going to change. You don't know that that's real either. Because everything you read, every information you get, you read it. So how do you get to what you believe? Because you read it.
Right.
So so the confusion is going to be there. This is what I believe. You're going to be confused until you leave here. Because you don't know. None of us really know. Right. It's just about what you believe.
You don't know where we go.
You don't know until you get there. Right. It might not be nothing.
Right.
You don't know.
You just did.
You got to believe what you believe. I believe what's in my heart.
Right.
Whatever it's called, I don't know, whatever man called it, from wherever it started and wherever it came from, I just believe what's in my heart. I believe that there's a higher being, whatever the word says. When I read the word, I get understanding from it. When I read Hebrew, because when I read Hebrew, somebody translated. How do I know they translated it right?
Right.
How do I know that what the Hebrew said was really what it is?
Right.
And who's to tell me that when they wrote the Bible, that ain't what it said?
Right.
Who's going to tell me that? Who's going to tell me that it was, that the real Hebrew? Who's going to tell me that?
Right. They wrote a lot of stuff since we've been talking.
The Muslim calling him Yah, so many names of him. Yeah. Yes, many names. Are you laughing at me, Polo? Why are you laughing at me?
He laughing at
you. Yes, he is. Where he at? He said.
Okay.
Where he at?
Okay.
No. Okay, we passed the murder.
Okay.
Go up. He is accused of murder.
A white woman, of course.
He is that.
Some stay on there for a long time, years before they do anything.
That's why the jails are packed, because putting people in there for the wrong. You're right about that.
And all of them is black. That's where all our black men is at. That's where our black sons. That's where our black men. Even though I'm a correctional officer, I do the job because I take care of my family for that job. It ain't because I'm like, and the inmates is right.
Go a little bit.
Right.
Well, when we start, TV King says hi. He trying to get in on what
we're
talking about.
And they putting people in there for the wrong reasons. And a lot of people is just like, what was that show on Netflix? The one with the little boys.
The 5.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Our babies?
And they have been doing that, and since I can remember. Y'all got to remember, I came from the
and they still in jail for that, for nothing that they ever have done.
They exonerated now. They are now.
Right.
But it's
I'm
been
talking
like
about a lot of men that's in jail for doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, You got to go back to slavery and read why, they're there. But I can go way back and talk
Mama.
about why, that is. Because me being a believer, who says I'm not a dry chicken?
But sisters, they're not helping us because look at the census killings that happened at Pop White.
Fried chicken, sorry for the typo. We are black, a lot of us, fried chicken all the time. Oh, we way past that.
Oh, you go up. You gotta go up.
Okay.
Okay, go and move the thing up. So I can see
Not
what's on it.
pagan. We recognize Jesus' birth. It's like Sabbath. What do you know about Sabbath? Okay, that's where Jamie left. Polo said we're supposed to celebrate him every day. That's right, brother.
Go ahead, baby.
Because you don't know who's telling you what and the right information. I said you got to go with what's in your heart. You both are still on. Yeah, we still here, Angel Baby.
Girl, right. Mama? Yes, baby.
Mine came from the Bible, but
yes.
There are chapters missing. There are missing. That's right. And it's not even in order. Y'all know what I do.
Turn it down.
Y'all know what I do. Get into the spirit with God when I don't understand things. That's what you do. I still have Muslim friends and they believe in Jesus, but they just see him as just another prophet. Yeah, I heard about that.
Right,
too.
Candy K. They lied to us when we were slaves. That's why I'm so confused.
But see, anybody, it's like now they want to bring slavery back. That's the problem. That ain't gonna happen.
Okay, but listen, they see a lot of corruption and corrections. You already know I'm corrections.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hell, I see corruption and correction.
But I don't even deal with the politics part, to be honest with you. I just go to work and I come home. Yeah. I don't.
That's best.
Because that would piss me off and I would lose my job.
Best.
And that's just it.
That's best because you don't know. I mean, I got a bigger picture as to why things are happening the way that they happen. Because I just believe that what we're going through now was inevitable. That's what I believe.
Right.
When sin came in, that's I stand, with it. Because there's no other explanation as to why stuff is this bad. Because why are we as Black people know what we know but still do what we do? Explain that one.
But everybody still do what they do.
That's it.
But why we getting punished for what we do, but because nobody else get punished for what they do.
They will. We are the first people. Anybody that does anything after this, they come from us. Everybody's Black. I don't care what color you see there. The first people, do you believe the first people were Black?
Yes, I do.
So who started the mess? Who started?
We did.
That's why it's like that.
That's so we got to get punished the worst because we the original
Don't
people.
Look. You look at it as we getting punished the worst. Whatever has happened, I believe that it started there. Because if you start there, that's where it's going to end there. Anything that came after that was because of the first person. If somebody does something to trickle down, it's real. I don't care where you are. If you're at work or whatever, the first person, you're only good as your leader. Whoever started it, I choose not to call it a punishment. I just say it is what it is. Because from what I understand, what I believe, we had a choice to choose. We didn't choose what we were supposed to choose. So anything we got after that is kind of on you. That's kind of how life is when you look at it.
Right.
If you choose to do the wrong thing, you got to pay for it. Period. You have to. To the grave, you got to pay for it. You never get past whatever. You got to pay for whatever it is that you do. I don't care if stuff look good today, you still gotta, it's not a punishment, it's just it's consequences. That's how I look at it. It just is. Like, because how else can you, because you can't look at another race and say that they're better, because nobody's better. Nobody's better. The first man was Black. If you didn't do what you were supposed to do in the beginning, your consequences are this.
I understand, but they feel like they're better than we are, and that makes me so mad.
Right. They feel like
because I go to work, and then you think you can talk down at me because I'm Black. Let me tell you something.
Please, I've been through it.
I'm not the one. Don't do that, or I can't
until you've been.
I can't.
I was bused from because we were told that an education at a white school or better neighborhood
right
would be better for us. I was in that. Until you've been there, You think you've been talked down to?
I
How
know,
about
girl. I know
how
you was had
about
being rude too. I already know that.
how about my mother and how about my mother and her parents being sharecroppers? How about that? Where my grandfather got put in jail because they thought he was looking at a white woman.
And he's still in jail. He died in jail.
No, he didn't stay there, but
still, it's some people
I'm
that's
saying
been in
it's
jail.
been like that. Yeah, it's been like that. It's always been that way. It's not nothing new. Now we got social media and everybody think it's because every generation think it's new, and it's not.
Right.
It isn't. It's been the same since the beginning, and it started with us. It's been the same.
Right.
But we all think you get a new generation, and now there's social media, everybody's seeing it, and they think it's brand new. It's not new.
Right.
It's not new. When I go to school, when I get bused from one area to another one, and then the white teacher says to the kids, y'all don't have to play with them.
Right.
How you think that affected me? I go to a beach as a teenager. Don't know it's a white beach. We get dropped off early in the morning. We out there chilling or whatever. And then like the beach starts getting crowded and we discover it's a white beach. We're sitting there in the middle. The entire beach gets up and makes a circle around us. Start throwing food at us. Telling us to go back to Africa.
Shut up.
And I'm 13 years old. I've seen it all. It's not new. We're kids. We are kids.
And they were throwing food at you?
Food, go back to Africa. I mean, circled us. Where I'm thinking I'm gonna die. I can't go to the beach today because of that. I feel funny when I go to the beach because of that. And my brother comes there
whoop somebody
later.
Ass by now, girl, after all these years. We gonna beat somebody ass.
It's been like
you not gonna disrespect me. I'm sorry.
Well, what you gonna do? I mean, they've been doing it. I mean, my brother comes there and he's like gonna save us because they came later. And he starts throwing stuff right back at him. Mm-hmm. He busts one of them head. Busts one of the guy's head. And so then the campus police, not the campus, the beach police come, whatever you call them, they come. They handcuff him, they put him on the back of the truck. And while he's on the truck, they're driving him away. They left the rest of us there, they put him on the truck. And while he's handcuffed, they told him, if anybody jumps on the truck, get off the truck and run. While he's handcuffed.
What?
Girl, I'm telling you. It has been, I'm surprised I never told you that story. It's always been. Told him to jump off the truck and run.
And somebody put on here that they're trying to make us go back to slavery. I don't think that's going to work.
No, it won't.
Because they too scared of us.
No, they won't. Period. I mean, there are people, there's a mind slavery that's still there.
Right.
Because, see, that's still their mentality. It's still their mentality.
Sunday.
So yeah, they dream of that.
Baby.
Do you see a lot of
other liberal?
Polo said, do you see a lot of corruption and correction?
Just for 10 minutes. I call you in here when I'm done.
That's right,
Mom. Put the blanket over your face.
We're the first. Yeah, we are the first, Candy. Makes me mad. Don't be mad, Candy. It's what it is. We have to work on our own. Everyone gets mad. Michael Jordan for his shoes. But people don't realize that the majority of employees are African American. He also was able to open up hospitals for people that have little to no health insurance, and blacks tend to fail in that category because a lot of us don't think about health insurance. No, we don't think about a lot. We don't think about a lot. We
think about that.
We do,
right.
But we don't do nothing. Every race, not just ours. We do what we know. We do what we've been taught to do. That's every race. We were the ones who built the country. The other folks, if you go to a sociology class and you learn about what the bourgeoisie is when we first start separating each other, it was all because of who had the most money. It's been that way since the beginning. We do what we know. Whatever you've been taught is generational. It comes down. I mean, come on. I work in a group home, and there are, no, I'm not going to go there because I don't want to tell on nobody or whatever. And these people are entitled to their privacy, so I can't, go there. But I'll just that you do what you learn. You do what you learn. We do whatever we learn. We learn to be whoever we are, whatever color we are. Every culture does what they know. In sociology, I learned about a lot of cultures. There's a culture of people who live in, and I don't remember what the area was, but we were studying what is considered deviance. In one culture, one thing is considered deviance, in another, it is not. I learned that there are people who live in a certain part of the woods. When you go in a certain part of the woods, when you go into their area, the way they welcome you, they stay high all day, first of all, because they have this plant that, and I know it's kind of going on the side, but I'm just telling you, like, the nature of people. They have this plant that they stay loaded all day for whatever reason. That's what they learn. When you go to their country, and it's somewhere back in the jungle or whatever, when you go to their country, the way they welcome you is they hawk and they spit on you. Try coming to a civilized country, because they're considered not civilized. Do you think they think they're not civilized? They spit. They think it's civilized because that's what they're used to. If they come to this country and start spitting on people, what do you think they would be arrested for? Girl, all that noise. Somebody else ain't civilized. But that's what they consider. That's their culture. It's to spit on people. And we were discussing or learning what is deviance. If you come to this country and you start spitting on people, you probably get arrested for being what? Deviant. Because you can't do that. But they do what they learn. That's my point. They do whatever their culture tells them to do. They learn how to live. That's how they live. And they're welcoming you by hawking and spitting on you. But you can't do that if you come into this country. You can't just stand in the middle of the street. You see people coming, you walk up to somebody, if they hawk and spit on you, what you gonna do?
Knock their ass out.
You can't, but they do what they know. Even though they're in the jungle, they do what they know. We do what we know. Every other culture is this. I'm sorry. Every other culture does what they know. And it's just that. We have discussions about what we believe and what we don't believe. That's why you have over 2,000, maybe it's more than that, different religions about what people believe. Because you adopt whatever. You take something and you can put your spin on whatever you want to put your spin on. But it's about what how your faith is, what it is that you choose to believe in. You don't know if mine is right. You don't know if yours is right. You just know how you feel. So, what you're going to do? I'm trying to relax at 60 years old. I can get in a good discussion or two, but we're going to agree to disagree, or we always going to disagree. You go to the country where people are spitting on you. Do you agree with that? Or do you disagree? But they that's what they do, and they're welcoming you. How welcome do you feel when you got slobber sliding down your face?
Somebody gonna get knocked the hell out.
And then they'll kill you if you don't embrace that, because they're like, how come they're mad? Because I'm spitting on them. Or whatever. But no, they're talking about
to work to own our own wherever I get that much extra.
Yeah, we've been trying that from the beginning. I guess everybody's gone tonight. Polo's gone. I like his picture. Because he yelling.
He mad.
He's not mad. He just wants to be heard. Right, brother?
3-year-old start hair school tomorrow. He gonna cry for a whole week.
That's maybe.
He gonna cry for a whole week.
Maybe.
And it's gonna be okay after that.
It's always gonna be okay, brother.
Sunday cried for 2 weeks in kindergarten, talking about it takes too long. Like, girl, this is school. You got to be in school in the morning to the evening.
Just hold your guns or whatever it is that you decide for your 3-year-old. Just stick to it. That's what I can tell you. Just stick to it. Don't let them run over you or tell you what they don't want.
Sunday,
just pay attention to wherever they're going and that the people that they are under are treating them well. That's the best that you can do. Every kid is different.
Look at her.
Everyone.
Look at your granddaughter. Get out of here with that comforter.
And she's 5 and she's doing what she wants to do. You'll be fine. 3-year-old oh, that is so sweet. It'll be okay. Whatever it is, figure out what you're going to do and what your program is.
You think you're so funny.
And how you're going to, my wife wanted to meet everyone, even the cooks and janitors. Boom. I don't blame your wife because you need to know. These days, you need to know. You can't trust, and that's a shame. I would want to meet everyone too. I'm the same way. When anybody's around anybody that I love, I want to know everybody. And you should. That's the safest way to go this day. You want to meet everybody who's around your kid, because if anything comes up, you want to know who they're talking to, who they're around. That's just the times that we live in. And you should.
Candy K, you gotta go. Let us know when you come back.
Yeah, he said his wife want to meet yeah, you do.
You sure do.
You do. You know, and it's
you can't trust nobody these days.
And it's sad that that's where we are these days. But you know, we are depraved. Let me just tell it like it is. It's been that way since the beginning of time. We just do we live in an era now where everybody does whatever they want to do. She says she Caribbean and she don't play. Hey, don't let nobody run over you or your kids. You have a right to know. They'll tell you that you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. Meet everybody that your kids are around. You have that right. They'll tell you that you don't.
Get
but
that
you don't.
comfort off the ground.
I talk to everybody. My daughter will tell you I talk to everybody. Hi, good morning. How are you? What's your name? I want to know. Whoever you are. I'm nice to everybody because I want to know. My mother used to say, stay a week and stay a week and learn the whole story. People will talk and they'll tell you where it is that they're coming from. But yeah, talk to everybody. Talk to everyone because people hide in the most inconspicuous places. People place themselves somewhere just so they can have their way, and you got to know. You just have to know. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. She is not being overprotective. You should know. Why shouldn't you know? How come you can't know the janitor? How come you can't know the cook? They're cooking your food. They're feeding your child. The janitor is walking around there all day. You don't know what's in his mind.
You're right.
Hey, Mr. Whatever your name is. Who's your mama? No.
Where you grew up at?
You know, you could talk. You could have a conversation. We don't communicate enough. We so much on this social media where we get behind stuff and we can be whoever we want to be. I like conversation. I like to talk. As you can see, I've been talking like that.
Girl, but I'm surprised because you didn't want to get on.
I didn't want to get on here, but that's why, because I talk too doggone much. I like to talk because I like to know who I'm talking to. When people talk to you, Polo says, I'm not my wife. Mom, what are you drinking? It's a nice Merlot. He said, "What? Do I sound drunk?" He said, "What type of?" It's a Merlot that I don't really like, but my daughter talked me into it, and it goes really well with fish. Do I sound tipsy? I'm sorry. I talk when I'm not. I talk all the time. That's why my daughter's like, "Can you go live with me?" No, that's not something you want.
You see, I ain't never been on here for 2 hours.
Because I don't never shut up. I like,
And Sunday, she knows she need to go to bed.
Because what time is it? What
almost
time
9, and she want to put the bracelets on you, bought her right now. You lay down.
Do you have a bedtime Sunday?
No, she ain't got no damn
See,
bedtime.
she should have bedtime. Well, I can't take these off because I can't
But
see.
you know, she can have different schedules.
He said, no, just relax. Y'all need a podcast. Funny you should say that,
We was talking about that earlier.
Polo, because I am starting a podcast. Because I see so much and I've seen so much and I want to speak on it. But I need to make sure that I get my thoughts together before I do that. But I am looking into that because, you know, I do. We should talk about things. We should communicate.
Hey, Joan.
We're not boring.
What's
Thank
up,
you,
girl?
Polo.
You on here late? What time is it out there where you at?
Janubia.
We're not boring.
68.
You sure?
Thank you, Polo. Thank you. I try not to be. I talk all the time. I talk a lot.
And when my mom come over here, we be in deep conversation.
I like to talk.
It
I like to
just be
communicate because I'm old school. I'm 60, so we didn't have social media, or we
Girl,
didn't
you
we
up
didn't
late,
talk to.
girl?
Oh, she said it's 10:50. Why are you up? Did you just wake up?
Right.
Janubia?
You ain't got to work tomorrow?
Did you have a nap today? Naps are good. No, I love Shay's channel. Polo.
Thank you.
I have not seen anything on her channel because I don't do social media like that. I'm 50, so much understand.
Y'all see me
Yay!
doing the makeup tutorial on her like twice.
Yeah, when I wanted to put all that makeup on, I was like, my face was stiff.
She 50, so yeah, I told you my audience is older. Yeah, girl, because we just so tired of how this generation is going. I can't, mama.
It's been, I get it. It's just that we see more because of social media, but it has not changed.
We just never seen it.
Yeah. Times change, but people don't. We're still the same. We do the same thing that we've been doing. Nothing's new.
We ain't been killing nobody over chicken sandwiches though.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have.
We've been killing people over the Chick-fil-A.
We've been killing people over
the churches.
We've been killing people because somebody was cheating with it. Please. My mom had a best friend who was cheating on her. She went to work and she forgot her sweater. So she came back home and her husband that fast had invited his woman over and they were in the bed that fast. She unloaded on both of them. And she never got out of jail.
Is she at my job?
She big girl, that was 19.
It don't matter.
She
probably like doing life.
She probably 90 now, but yeah, we've been
go lay down.
Feelings have been the same. We get mad over the same things. It's just that we see so much of it now. That's what's wrong with this generation, that they see more and they are willing to do more. Anything goes. We're all doing what we're supposed to do. I don't want to go back biblical, but that's the Bible did say that's where we're going to be. We're going to do whatever we want.
Okay, so this is where I'm confused at, Mama, with the Bible. In the Bible, it said we will be in slavery for 400 years. It's been 400 years since the August 19th.
Where the Bible said that? Where does it say that?
It says in the Bible.
Where? Show me the address.
Should I say today in the Bible?
I've not read it.
It said 400 years, but if you could calculate the time from when the first slave hit America.
You got to show me that because I don't think.
Okay, but if you look in history and see when the first slave hit America was in 18. Okay. I want to say 1889.
Okay.
400 years would have been 2019.
So what does it say after that? Like
that we supposed to be delivered and we supposed to know God's supposed to come back to save us and all that stuff.
Where say that?
In the Bible. That part says that in the Bible.
But you got to show it to me because I don't know where it's saying that.
You know what I can't speak.
I don't. If I did, I read the Bible every day.
The Bible said 400 years.
We're gonna be
in captivity. We've been in captivity. We're supposed to be saved from the Lord after 400 years in captivity. It's been over 400 years.
I have to read that because I didn't see that.
Okay, but did you guys read that? If you guys are in the Bible, have you seen that?
Yeah, y'all tell me where that address is because I didn't read that. And I will say this. When you read the technology is good, but it's also, I'm coming back to that. It's also killing the communication in our community.
Right.
We don't even sit down to dinner without our phones.
Right. Shania
I do.
always on her phone.
Yeah, because we allow it. We allow it. But that's where we are.
What?
I like to talk. I don't get
Let me
too many
see.
people that, I don't get too many
No,
people
I'm
that
not coming
talk.
here. You come to me. I'm the adult. Talking about mama come here. If you don't bring your ass over here.
I think, she said relating to some things in Revelations. Then what I'm going to do, Janubia, is read Revelations this weekend so I can see if I can find that, if I can understand.
No, you bring
because
it
what
to
I
me.
know, or what I think about the Bible.
What is it?
Because I have not.
Girl, let me see.
I wasn't raised reading the Bible or reading the Word. When I was somewhere around 40, I started to feel different about who God was or what a higher power was, and I started to read. But I can read something in the Bible and interpret it one way, and I can turn around and read the same thing 5 years later and interpret it another way. And I think everybody looks at it and they it's their interpretation of what it means. Because I think something means.
Okay, but don't give me a number in the book of the Lord,
no, I understand.
And then it's not be true.
I'm just asking you where it is because I've not read it.
It just said after 400 years of captivity, we will be free from.
But where did you read it? Is all I'm asking.
It's
where?
I don't know what scripture because you don't read the Bible because I don't think it's real.
Then where did you get that from?
The Bible.
That's why I don't read it.
But I don't think it's real because after the 400 years, nothing happened.
So she said
we
don't
still
read
living
it.
the same.
She says she don't read it.
I read that part.
But where? Can you find
I don't know the
me?
Scripture. I will find it for you, Mama.
But she said Revelations, so I'll start there.
Where my phone
she said Revelations.
No, somebody said Revelations, but I don't think it's Revelations.
She said that's where. When slavery was legal, this is Polo, its proponents often justified it with the Bible. Specifically, a verse that tells servants to obey their master. I know what that is. There were also a lot of verses that abolitionists could. There were also a lot of verses that abolitionists could and did use to argue against slavery. But you wouldn't find those in the heavily redacted slave Bible. That you're talking about King James, Polo? Because this is what I say about, because I've read, when I read about what it said about servants obey their masters, when I've studied that, what my take on that was, because today, let me because I kind of get all over the place. When somebody reads the Bible, like I said, I can read one thing and I can interpret it one way, what I think it means, and then I'll read again, and then I get something else. I think people, especially when they were talking about that, because people think that I know there are some people who think that white people were the first Christians, that Christianity came from white people. I don't believe that.
Okay,
that it started there. Okay, she's found something.
Acts
7. Acts 6. Is a good book. Okay.
And it says
God
spoke to him in this way: for 400 years, your descendants will be strangers in a country not their own, and they will be enslaved and mistreated.
Okay.
The New Living Testament says God also told him that his descendants will live in a foreign land where they will be oppressed as slaves for 400 years. It's been more than 400 years.
Okay, that already happened. That's not now. That particular scripture in Acts, that already happened. Okay, and they were in slavery for 400 years and they were delivered out of it. That was then. That has nothing to do with now. That's not now. That was then.
Okay, so this don't mean this is nothing
that's
about
not
us.
Now.
Okay.
That's then.
Okay,
that's clear because that did happen. They were enslaved for 400 years, and that was in them. That was for them being disobedient because in those days, from what I understand and what I believe, is that God first talked to people. You could hear God's voice. You knew who he was.
Right.
You heard him.
Right.
And he asked you not to do A, B, and C. And you did it and you suffered consequences from it. And 400 years of slavery was one of the consequences. That was then. That's why it's in Acts. That was then. It's not now. It isn't now.
So
but
the
see, some
Bible,
people equate it to now and say,
I know, but
'cause
they
this is
always
what they
saying
do.
that the Bible is the black people's history book. So it's not.
Who said that?
I've seen that through a lot of people.
No, it's not. No, it's if you believe the and
He
it's
said
the
First
black people.
Corinthians 7:21.
Who said that?
Polo said First Corinthians 7:21.
Can you look?
Mhm.
But when you say slave Bible, Polo, are you talking about the King James? That's what you believe the Bible is. So you don't believe that Christians, that Christianity was. You think that was created by? Let me not put words in your mouth. I'm gonna let you say it. Let me put this wine over here because you're
First
gonna think I'm
Corinthians.
721. This is what my okay, here she goes.
In the new verse.
In the new, yeah. For since in the wisdom of God, the world through its wisdom did not know him. God was pleased through the foolishness of what was preached to save those who believe. Jews demand signs and Greeks look for wisdom, but we preach Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews and foolishness to Gentiles. I'm confused. Okay, he just said 721. 21 just says.
Just click on it and see. If
No, I see it. For since in the wisdom of
but
God.
I think if you click on it, it'll say more.
No, it's only one verse. He's only referring to one verse. 721. And it's right here. For
that
since.
says 21 or 23.
Yeah, but I can stop at 21 because 22 is right here. For since in the wisdom of God, the world through its wisdom did not know him. God was pleased with the foolishness of what was preached to save those who believe. You have to explain that to me, Polo, because I can't get it right now because my processor is somewhat slow. But I will definitely read that and then see what it says to me. The world did not know him.
In the book.
In the wisdom. No, because I have it at home. I just have to, because it says the same thing. I just have to go and read it and see what did not know him. For since in the wisdom of God, the world through its wisdom did not know him. You got to explain that to me, Polo, because I think he's answering to me when I said that when they spoke to God. I think that's what he's answering to. Januvia said, yes, Mama, you need your own channel. I want to say,
Look at you,
First
Janivia.
Peter,
What?
don't she get jealous?
Janivia,
I'm
what?
older than her. I want to say First Peter 2, Shay and Mom. You know what? I'm like you, Polo. Your wife is lucky because you're a thinker. And to be head of a household, you have to be a thinker. And you're a thinker. I appreciate that.
You can't find that out here.
About you. Yeah, it's out here. We just ain't found it because we digging through the muck and the mire. But you need to be a thinker. I talk too doggone much. I know that. When slavery was legal, its proponents often justified it with the Bible. Justified it? Yeah, it justified it because people were not forced. There were some who were forced to be slaves, but there were some who were not. Because I think the people who were forced to be slaves, because you got bad people. And anybody that can brainwash you, it's just like now today. Somebody can force you into slavery now, even in your own relationships. They can make you do whatever it is that they want to do. You're a slave if you do whatever it is that they tell you to do because you're in your head. You think that it's okay. But I think when you say that it's justified, I think that people take a verse or they take what they think it means and they use it, they use it to further whatever it is that they're doing. And if slaves wanted, if
I got the
slave
Bible
owners
right here.
wanted to be, if
It's
slave
the New
owners,
King James version.
the King
She
James
said,
version,
"Look at the First Peter."
that's Polo saying that. He said he wanted to say First Peter too. But I think this is what I think about any word of God or any word that anybody says and it came from God or whatever. You can take a scripture and you can spin it, which is what I think people did back in slavery days. They took what they wanted. You take a verse and you spin it to whatever it is that you think it means.
But why are you spitting it if it's the word of the Lord?
Because you evil. Because you evil. People do that today. They take, until we establish our own, we will always be slaves because we work under someone. You're right, Polo. That's how it goes. Now I'll go back to what I'm saying. Anybody, if I want to brainwash you in something, just say whatever it is. If I'm your say if I'm trying to get with you or whatever,
Right.
I'm gonna tell you whatever I think will work to get you to do what I want you to do. I'll show you some words and I'll put my spin on it and I'll make it sound good to make you think that it's the truth. They've been doing that since the beginning of time. Like I said, that's where all these thousands of religions come from because people take it and say, this is what this means and this is what you have to do just to get you to do whatever. But they think the thing is, they think they're doing right. You said First Peter. Just First Peter.
I know. I got First Peter.
He don't have any. It's a lot. So that means you gotta read it all.
All right.
She said she ain't gonna read it. Did you hear that, Polo? She said I ain't.
It's like, let me see how many pages it is for.
It don't matter. Read it. Read it.
Okay.
Read it all.
It's only 2 pages.
Then read it. But see, you gotta
This
pour
is
over
long,
it.
though. Okay.
It's long. If you want to hide something from anybody, how do you do it? You put it in words and they don't read it. You got to read, you got to pour over, and you got to read and you got to reread. You said 1 Timothy 1:10, 1 Timothy. You read your Bible, Polo, don't you?
1 Timothy 1:10.
Oh, I love Timothy because it's talk
fine,
about
too.
stuff that's today. I like Timothy. I like a Timothy. I love me some Timothy.
You know where to go.
Yes, I do because I read the book.
I had to look through the index.
That's okay because that's how it starts. 1 Timothy 1:10. We having chop in. Yeah. We having some knowledge up in here. 1 Timothy
10 to 16.
1:10 says, whoa, why you go there? Ooh, okay, you ready? Are you sure you want me to read this, Mama?
Yes.
1 Timothy 1:10, it says, for fornicators, for sodomites, for kidnappers, for liars, for perjurers, and if there is any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine. People do whatever they want to do. We are who we are. We do what we want, don't we? 1 Timothy 6:10. Timothy is a good book. It's a good book. It tells you how people are, doesn't it? Doesn't it tell you how people are? For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, for which some have strayed from the faith in their greediness and pierced themselves through many sorrows. I see what you're saying. It tells us who we are as a people. We are depraved. We do whatever we want to do. Okay, now I'm going to go to something funky that I saw on social media, which is why I got off of it. This is so nice.
Ain't it pretty?
I love a book because don't you like the way it feels in your hand? Stay off the internet. Use the book. Use a book. Even though they can print the same
I can't
thing.
learn if it ain't a book. I'm sorry. I can't do
love the way-
online classes.
I love
if
the
I
way
ain't
a
in
book
the
feels in my hands. I just
Right.
always love books.
if I ain't
I
in
just
school
do.
with a book, don't slide me no tablet or tell me bring no laptop.
I like, oh, it feels so good. But talk about stuff we see to tell you how people are. like how, I don't know who that is, uses phrases out of the Bible and Quran, leading people into carbonation, saying he's God, Messiah, and Kingdom of Heaven. That's right, Janubia. You can take any kind of print and use it for your own purposes. You can spin it. You can put your spin on anything and say, this is what this means. That's why look, this is my favorite scripture besides Psalms 46:10. It's 2 Timothy, I think it's 2:15. This is my favorite, and I'm going to tell you why. Tell you why it's my favorite. Because it says, this is the second epistle, 2:15. This is what it says. Nope, that ain't right. 2 Timothy 2. Oh, here it is. 2:14-15. This is what 2 Timothy 2:15 says. It says, be diligent to present yourself approved to God, a worker who does not need to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. That means to study it for yourself.
Bye, Polo. You gotta go back to work.
Bye. It was so nice talking to you. I can't wait to talk to you again if I ever get on here again. Check out carbonation on YT. Janubia. Okay, but in short, you have to study whatever you decide to study it for yourself. However you get to it, study it for you, because that's what everybody else is doing.
I know, but that Bible is so hard to read because I tried to read it like 6 times.
That ain't enough.
I know, but
I try to read it?
I know, but you say like the verses is you got to switch back and forth to different chapters in the book. Okay, where's the study lessons for us to know which verse to read after which verse, or which chapter to read after each chapter? I'm gonna tell you what I did
when I first started with the Bible. I just started from the beginning.
I tried that, but it goes to those so many different stories. And when we get to the middle of the Bible, it's the same story.
And that's what I'm glad you saw that, because what it is an account on what different, because there's a lot of, Paul is the main writer, but it's a take on what different people think about the story that they heard. And a lot of them are stories. They're stories. They're stories.
I understand, but if the Lord above wanted us to understand this book and to live by this book, we should know how to understand this book without it being so complicated. Because it's complicated.
And it's always going to be.
And I bought the new King James Version, the regular King James Version, the regular Bible. Every version
it's all complicated.
Why make it complicated if you want us to live by this book?
This is what I think. In short, what I feel. Don't do what I do. Or,
the New International Version Bible. It's too many Bibles. Why is there so many Bibles if we need to live off of this book? Why do we have every year or every 3 years it have to be something different?
Because everybody is trying to, that's my take on it. I'm just saying what I think. Everybody is trying to make it simpler because of people saying what you say. I'm going to tell you how I learned the best. I learned the best from King James. That's how I learned.
Okay, but this is the new King James.
I learned best from King James. And this is what my take on it.
So how many Bibles is it?
I have no idea.
But it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And every Bible is somebody rewriting or trying to make it in simpler terms. I'm going to tell you how I got it, how I am getting it. Because there's still stuff that I don't understand and stuff that I don't get. Because I can read one scripture and it'll say something to me one time, and then I'll read it again and I'll get something else.
Right.
I believe in my heart of hearts that that's the way it is always supposed to be. Because this is how I think in a bigger picture. Whatever created all of this, and I'm believing that is God, there's no way that you will ever understand that. I don't think you were meant to. I don't think you were, because you can't. There's no way. This is way too much stuff for you to get. You can't. You don't get it. You don't get the whys. You don't get whatever. It's way too much. I don't think you'll ever get it. I think the basis of this whole thing is what I think God is telling us is that teaching us how we're supposed to treat each other. We don't do it naturally because that's not who we are. We're sinners, so we don't treat each other. We don't know how. We're supposed to strive to do it. And I think that's the end of it. You're just supposed to be the best person that you can be. Treat people the way that you're supposed to treat them and forget about everything else. Is that hard? Yeah, it's real hard. Because how can you forgive or treat somebody well that has done something wrong to you? How can you do that? That's the hardest thing that you could ever do. But I think that's what God intended for us to do. Because I think there's something beyond here. And if there isn't, I won't know that till I get there. But all I know is that it makes me a better person while I'm here. Is to at least try to treat people the way that I want to be treated. Even when they treat me wrong, I'm still trying. And it makes me feel better about me. It don't have nothing to do with how you treat me. It makes me feel better about myself. And that's the best that I can ask for. Because if I look at how you treat me and I go on how I feel about myself according to how you treat me, I'm going to always be pissed. Always. You can't get around that. I'm just being the best person that I can be. And I think when I decided I was going to give my life to Christ, that's what the difference was in me treating people how I treated them then and how I treat them now. That's the only difference. It's complicated, the words, but the way you live is not complicated. It's not complicated to just treat people the way you want to be treated. That's not complicated. The understanding is not complicated. Right. To do it, it's hard. Right. But I think that's all God asks you to do. Because he's telling us, what I believe, that's the way he feels about us. When people say, because what kind of people are we? I don't care. In your thoughts, you think the worst thing you think about people, but God don't care. Because he knows that you were born into sin because that's what was chosen. But he gave you an out to say that if you strive to live like this, and there's no way you can be 100% because there's no such thing, that you're going to go further than this. Whether you believe it or not, it's totally up to you. I believe it.
I believe that too.
And if I don't, I look at it like this. If I don't, if there's nothing beyond here, I will have been a good person while I'm here.
Right.
I don't lose nothing by treating you right. I lose absolutely nothing.
I'm still going to sleep good that night.
So if there's nothing after this, will I know?
No way.
Oh, no. I'll be gone, but what am I doing while I'm here? Am I being the best that I can be? And I think that's the best of it. With all that we read, all that we know about this, what we don't understand, I don't think we're meant to understand it. If you think about, because how can you look at the mountains? Can you understand that? Do you understand it? Do you understand how any of this got made? Do you get it? I don't think you're meant to. Even if it's, she said it is confusing. Yes, Mama, it's confusing. I don't think you're meant to get it because I can sit here all day and try to figure it out, and I can't. I don't know how. I believe there's something higher that made this and how intricate and how how it is. I don't think we're supposed to figure it out because you can't. Nobody has figured it out since the beginning of time, so I don't think you're supposed to figure it out. Just be the best person you can be. Treat people how you're supposed to treat them and hope that there's something better. And if there's not, you just did. But what happens while you're here? That's what matters. That's what matters because you don't know what's over there. I'm praying that it's something else, and I believe that there is. And I want to be there if there is. So prayerfully, I get there. Because I still believe, too, that there's a hell, and I'm scared I'm going to burn forever, and I don't want that. I don't want to see if that's real. Right. I don't want to burn, because I think that you'll be able to feel it. I really do. So that's the best. Whatever, because people are going to dispute what you say. They're going to dispute what they know about the Bible, what's real and what's not. I know that this is what I know about people who talk about the Bible, and they're angry about how somebody's treated. I don't think that's the ticket. I don't. Because you're going to spend the rest of your life being pissed at another race because they treat you a certain way. You're going to spend the rest of your life being pissed about that? What is that going to get you? It's going to make you pissed like them. It's going to make you like them. And how is that going to get you anywhere else? You're going to live your life like that? I don't think so. I'm going to sit here and drink my wine and be, I'm good with me. I'm good with what the world is. I don't agree with it, but I'm okay. I'm all right. Because I think it's more after this. I really do.
Right.
I think it's more. Because it can't be just this, because this is messed up. And it's been messed up since the beginning of time. In the biblical days, you think you've seen something now. They used to boil people. Boil them. People who said that they believed in God, they were boiling.
But who thinks of stuff like that? Like, who sat there and thought, I'm going to boil him to punish him?
Us. That's who we are.
Black people?
No. Well, if you believe the first people were black, then yeah. Don't matter. Take the black out of it. Take the black and take the white out of it. When people said that God wasn't real, and when the separation first came, they would just drop them. They would boil them. How evil is that? So they've been doing this since the beginning of time. They would take stones and stone people to death.
I understand. And I know that you said that we are the first people. Mm-hmm. But I just still don't understand why, as a people, we have to go through all these things and nobody else have to.
Because we chose it. That's what we chose.
But it's not fair.
No,
so
it's
when
not.
are we ever?
Okay,
so we're just never going to have our day to where we're living lavish and not have to be judged or nothing.
What makes you think that other cultures aren't just? Why do you think that
they are, but not like us?
Not like us.
Okay, so when a police officer
but you got to get past that. That's the part where you're stuck.
Look how long it's been going on. And it ain't never stopped.
And it may go on till you leave. And so what will you do about it?
Okay, so why ain't nobody else going through the same things we're going through?
Why, if you believe this, if you believe that there's something better after this, why would you spend your days trying to figure that out? What does that do for you?
Okay, so what makes you think there's something better for us, even though we're going through all this right now?
Because I believe that there's something higher
that's going to treat us better than what we're getting treated.
I think that anybody who treats people the way they're supposed to be treated are going to get to see that. I think the people that are not will not. That's what I believe. I believe that. I believe the bottom line, whatever you're doing, if you're mistreating people or whatever color you are, I don't think that you're going to make it. That's what I believe. That's what I'm praying that is going to happen. And if it doesn't, I won't know that, because all that matters to me is how I treat people. That's all that matters, because I can't change it. I can't do nothing. I can't change how somebody treats me. I can't change how they feel in their heart. I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing. So am I going to spend the rest of my life being mad because it's not fair or somebody's not treating me right? Because I could you only have so long here. And what I believe that God promises that it's forever after that. That's what we were meant to be in the first place, to be forever. We're supposed to be with him forever. That's how it's supposed to be. But we didn't choose that. But he did give us an out. So while we're here, you're going to see anything. That's the way I believe. You're going to see anything. Am I going to spend the rest of my life trying to figure it out why somebody is getting something that I don't get? That's what causes people to kill somebody over chicken sandwich, because they feeling like somebody's getting something that they're not. That's what makes them do that.
And I get it, because I know that I'm a good person. I know I don't treat anybody bad.
Yeah.
But I deal through things that I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't have to go through.
Me too. That's why I was telling you that. You think I wanted to go on the beach and have the whole beach surround me and call me all kind of niggas and tell me to go back? You think I wanted to go through that? But I did. I'm still here. I'm still alive, and I'm still striving to go where I think something is better, because I think this is it. I done lived 60 years and I done seen it my whole life. Enough to know that I believe this is the way that is. I believe that there's something more, because if I don't believe that there's something better, I might as well kill myself right now.
Right.
And I'm not.
Right.
I'm not. I'm going to live my best life, and I hate that phrase. I hate that. Living your best life. Ain't going back and forth with you.
In your best life.
I hate that phrase, because what other life are you talking about?
Right.
Only got one. This is my life.
God said my people must suffer.
Yeah, because of what you chose.
I think we should leave the USA too. I told you I want to go to Toronto, Canada.
But what if you leave the USA and find out that people are still depraved? Then what you gonna do? Look, Brianna's going to Korea.
I want to move to Toronto. You want to
Okay.
go?
Yeah.
You do?
As soon as Grandma passed, because I can't take her to Toronto. She in the nursing home. She can't go.
I know, but
Yeah,
I'm
I'll go anywhere.
talking about when I retire.
I'm good. Yeah, I'll go. I'll go somewhere
You
else.
want to go to Toronto?
I'll go because this is what I believe. Wherever you go, because you know what? Times change, but people don't. People don't change. Times do, but people don't. You're going to go over there and find out it's some more mess. It's just not like the mess that
I
we're
just
dealing
think
with now.
anything is better than the USA.
Maybe. Go and see. You're free to go and see. I think people are people. Once sin came in, we're all sinners. We all have depraved thoughts. You should hear some of the stuff I think. But I don't let it come out here, not often. But there's places that are different. They're different than where we are. You know, some people get different stuff than we get. They're just different. My goal is to go somewhere better than, because people are the same. You look on social media, they from all over the parts of the world, and they all say the same, I'm going to say a curse word, shit. Say the same thing. No. But they from a different part. They all say the same stuff, and they're from somewhere else. Oh, I was going to talk about the stuff I see on social media, how depraved people are. Did y'all see
I don't be on Facebook
where
like that.
I don't either not anymore. Where the lady was tongue kissing a dog. A dog. A dog.
What color was she?
Black.
No.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
No.
Because I'm gonna tell you. This is what I think. I'm because you know, I know a lot of things exist in this world. I'm more concerned about the person who filmed it.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to sit there? Because that means you had to sit there and watch it if you didn't set it up.
Mm-hmm.
You filmed a lady kissing a dog.
A
dog.
In the mouth.
And then you put it on social media. What kind of crazy? Did you hear what I said? I'm sorry.
What did she say, Sunday?
Bad grandma. See, I
What did
get
you
carried
say?
away. That mouth.
Tell them people
I'm
what to
sorry.
say. What did grandma say?
Forgive grandma. Go blow your nose. No, I said blow, not. I know. She falling asleep. I have to go
Girl,
home.
get your hand on my back. You rubbing dirt crumbs. What?
They so funny.
Bye.
She said yuck. Janubia said yuck because you showing your boogers and sniffing.
Right, and rubbing dirt crumbs on my back. Girl.
No, that's over here.
It ain't. It was your hand on my back and I
So
felt
you
rolls.
guys gonna meet us in Canada so we can see the rest of the depraved people?
I don't think they that depraved in Kansas.
Or let's go to the country where they spit on you when they welcome you.
We ain't going to Palestine.
It ain't Palestine. It's somewhere in the mountains, in the jungle, where they.
Okay, well that's where we're gonna have to run when they come get us.
Where people are.
We got to run to the mountains.
I'm not running to no mountains.
That's why I bought all these trucks. We got to run when the purge come.
The purge has already come.
No, you know they don't like black folks. They ain't never gonna like black folks, and that's
who
just
you talking about?
Period. You know who they is.
We don't even like each other. So
right,
who you running
and nobody else like us either.
Who you running from?
Everybody.
You don't worry about your own people. Don't worry about the other people.
I'm worried about all the people.
So
all
you gonna go to the mountains with black people that don't like you?
No.
What you got, baby?
You already know I deal with my own self and my own friends. I'm not gonna go with no bystanders.
You look
Turn
like
it down.
Okay, people, we've been on here 3 hours.
3 hours.
She said live off the grid in the woods. Yeah, until you run into those people who hawk and spit on you that are loaded. They hide a kite and they spit on you to welcome you. Just go like this.
Right. No.
They
If
do, they
somebody
spit on
spit
you.
on me at work,
Well, I didn't say at work. I said in the jungle.
I'm just
She
saying.
said I was just saying about that kissing that dog.
Okay.
Did you see that,
Right.
Janubia?
Ain't nobody about to spit at me at work.
And I was so upset because this is what I really thought about it. Because I looked at it and I went, wait. I just saw the, and I thought, this is what I thought. I'm going to whip your butt. She's shaking her groove thing. But this is what I thought because I couldn't look at it. But, and I saw the still. I said, what kind of sick person? Because this is what I was thinking. Somebody who kisses a dog has a mental illness going on because you just don't kiss dogs like that. But anyway, I'll end on that. Don't believe everything you see. Be careful. Believe in something bigger than yourself. Be the best you can be and be good to each other. I love y'all and good night.
Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
It was a lot.
Night.